2-3 Tech 2. And that. Maybe we don't have this. Blank. Disregard.
Okay.
Oh god.
Hello, sir. How you doing? Can I get your
Yeah.
ID, please?
Yep, once I get to work.
Oh.
Oh no! Thank you, sir.
Yep.
Oh no, I'm fine.
Can you take me to the impound? Thank you.
Hello.
Hello.
I'm Niall McSlive. I'm a new recruit to the Martians.
Ah, yes.
Nice to meet you, Dennis.
Dennis, you plan on going anywhere today?
I don't know yet.
I see. I see.
So how's it been? Busy? Quiet?
Very quiet. I think I've been at this gate for, let's see, 1 hour. So 1 hour. It's not that bad.
There was a guy actually who wanted some legal advice. Can't remember his name. I don't know his name though.
Can't really give out too much of that. Well, especially not if it's an open case.
That's the DOJ. We had a suspect evade into a house, and we're requesting a search warrant on the house itself. Uh, is that approved? Verbal search warrant to search his box? 10-4. No, we didn't witness his run into the house. However, he gave me his ID during a traffic stop, so I searched up his address. I came to his house, told him to come out. He came out. He ran into a couple officers, tried to hit raid again, and we have him at gunpoint. So he did run out the house, and the crime did commit on the property. All right, thank you.
You know, I haven't put gas in a car in like 3 months. No, 8 months.
How do you drive? How much cars do you have?
68.
Wait, you're kidding, right?
No.
Oh, yikes.
I know my.
And I was FIFR, so you know, so I didn't really drive any of my cars when I was FIFR.
That's Steve to DOJ. Yo, you just approved a search warrant, but the guy didn't do anything in his house. Like, he didn't do any drugs or anything. All he did was run into his house and drive back out. Yeah, he ran in there to hide from us, and then he just drove out. He didn't do any drugs or anything.
Yeah, we've been told that a crime has been committed on the property.
Well, no, the crime was committed outside the property. He ran into the property. More like drove into the property. And then when he drove out, he crashed into our cars.
Would that be a 911 call?
Like, if there's no any crimes committed on the property, then I don't think we can approve that.
Again, it's up to your interpretation. I'm just telling you what happened. He evaded from us into the property, and then when he was driving back out the property, he crashed into us. So do you think a crime was committed on his property?
What do you think, Dennis? I don't think so, to be honest.
Basically, we blocked off his driveway, so he didn't get out of his driveway, and therefore he crashed into us. Well, no, he evaded into his property. He drove into his property because he was being chased. Well, they're about to search it, so...
No, cut it off. Let me go on your feet and say it.
I'm here. Yes. Oh.
Yeah, I'm here. So basically, we understood that he evades to his property and then tried to evade out of his property. So like his property didn't get used to any crimes. Didn't try to store anything, right?
We don't know if he stored anything. He had plenty of time to put anything in his house. Keep visual on him. Yeah, he has plenty of time to store shit in his house. Not only that, but on his way out of the property, he hit 2 cars and 3 officers down because his car blew up.
Like, did he shoot any of you on his property? Did he do any crimes on his property?
No, he didn't shoot any of us on his property, but because we blocked his driveway in, he couldn't leave his driveway.
Nick, can you let detectives deal with this, please?
Okay, yeah, you know what? I would say just keep going with it. This is very.
That's what I'm saying. We can just talk in person because it's a lot easier to communicate.
Okay, where are you guys at? I'm gonna come.
We're around the corner from Elk substation, from Elk courthouse.
No, fuck you. No.
Sorry, what? Oh, okay. Do you show up to the house itself, or you want me to meet you at the courthouse?
Better let me out of this fucking gate or you're gonna get decked. There you go.
Yeah, I'm on my way to Elk, Dennis.
Please let me out, thank you.
Okay, I gotta go up to Elk City for a search warrant thing.
Alright, come. Hop in my car. Where in Elk?
They said around the corner from the substation. Look for a bunch of cop cars.
Oh, okay, I can just find that later. Just give me 1 sec. Oh, I got it. Alright.
I can never friggin' do that. It pisses me off so much.
He had an incident with his car actually. First time he tried doing it tonight.
You see, but that's never happened to me before. Just for the information. Like I've literally, honestly, never seen that happen.
Don't join FIFR because Coast Guard does it to their ambulances about 3 times a week.
Oh, yikes.
Oh, you don't have to go 3, just roll 2.
Work out.
So, is it common for like was that person there at the gate? Were they released from prison or did they just like?
Oh, that Crown Vic?
Yeah.
Yeah, they were released from prison.
So they just kind of get okay.
Yeah, they get a car and they leave. But you gotta get your ID per procedure, which is pretty dumb, because if they were in jail, we could just look at it on our map.
Well, you don't know if they were in jail or they woke up or they swam in from the back, but...
So would you then check the computer to see if they were in jail?
No, I wouldn't go that far. That's a waste of time. I mean, ideally, you should know who's in jail anyways when you check your map.
Yeah.
If there's nobody in jail and somebody magically appears there, you have an issue.
Ready to check?
Oh, look, we found police car.
Oh, he's calling you out on Twitter also, man.
How are you finding that out? Have your
guys
hands
haven't
down your
taken
back.
my
That's pretty weird.
You can read your phone behind
Yo. Yeah, no, my goggles. My goggles right here, man.
you. You're wearing a mask.
Negative. Those goggles.
Yeah, and do you not see the goggles?
Hey,
on the
Dennis.
mask?
Hello.
Yeah, what about
What'd we come to, George?
Nothing about them.
That's a
They just regular goggles.
It's that new
What?
smart glass.
So, let me explain to you. Okay, let's come over here.
That's not the law yet, so.
You mean I'm not
Yeah,
Alright, so it's pretty simple. I had a traffic stop on him outside of DOC for failure to yield. Okay.
Okay.
He evades from the traffic stop because he thought I was doing a felony stop on him. He evades. We search up his address. We come here. Obviously, under general law, his house and him are under active investigation because he gave me his ID, which gives me authority to enter the property. So I told him, Alexander, hop out or we're coming in. He then opened the garage, hopped out his car,
And
And
then
you see
guys
those two
just
vehicles,
what,
that
how we got
purple vehicle
denied
there?
from
Yeah.
yesterday? Yikes.
Yeah, that's it.
So then that purple car there was blocking his thing. He went full speed into my purple car. His car blew up. 3 officers went down. Whether he essentially did it or not, he put 3 officers down, and you know, a crime. Reckless operations of a vehicle. It's a crime. He went into his house. He had more than enough time to put his shit back in his box. I don't know why Nick went so freak to argue that he didn't commit a crime.
Well, what are you? First, well, let's go through the steps here. We got the location. What are you hoping to find?
I'm hoping to find any kind of illegal items that he might have dumped while we were still looking for him. The problem is, you know, in the end of the day, he evaded the pursuit for a reason. So as soon as he evaded, he came over here. We were looking for him. He had about 5 minutes to put all his shit in his box. So I don't know what I want to find, but you know, there's definitely something that he evaded for, or he wouldn't, you know.
Well, this is a borderline one, you know, because technically you don't know what you're looking for.
Well, I'm looking for any kind of contraband or weapons.
I mean, is there anything in the house that indicates anything?
Bobby,
No. However, let me see if he was wearing clothes during the, you know, traffic stop, because then it obviously proves that he put his shit away, you know.
Okay, yeah. If you have clothing you're looking, if you say you're looking for clothing during the commission of a crime, then that would be what you're looking for.
What you gonna do? You gonna shoot me again?
Yeah, let me get George over here and ask him.
I don't know. Some officer shot me when I had my hands on my head.
Yeah.
I have no recollection.
Where are you?
I do not know anything about that. That must have been someone else, Bobby. And someone called you out, called Declan. So.
And who's the house belong to?
So it belongs to him.
Which is?
He was wearing Alexander Udonov. He was wearing black and white, and now when he came out the house, he was completely naked. So.
Where the hell did George go to?
Fuck do I know?
The plot fucking.
Oh, I just made it, so that's cool.
Where exactly? Because I can't see any dude with Christmas hat.
It's like when you enter Elk City Bridge, just make the first right. Elk City, like the actual bridge, not the land bridge. Make your first right, you see a bunch of police cars there.
Okay, therefore.
Oh, I thought he was here already.
Yeah, no. Yeah, so here I'll send you a screenshot actually of him wearing, not only his ID, but him wearing black and white.
And you checked the house in the computer. This is his house.
Yes, that's why we're here in the first place. We searched it up.
Well, I mean, I just got, you know, for a warrant, I have to confirm this stuff. You know how that goes.
Gotcha.
Because then he goes to court and says, "No, that was my friend's house. I just borrowed some keys."
He hasn't joined me.
Oh, probably George coming.
You know, I'm gonna give you some advice, some pro tips, okay? Join SOG so you can work with savages like me. Okay? Just join SOG and you can work like savages like me,
Yeah, there's
savages
George.
like MSRP. Yeah, MSRP. You've never heard of MSRP?
Did you see the changes to grinders and scales?
MSRP.
I love you.
Well, you have to find both now, but
I know, yeah, but still, it's a lot. You know, at least we have.
Over there.
since the dogs don't work.
There, sir.
No.
Yeah, join SOG. It's the best. It's the best division. Precious.
Keep it going, keep it going.
Alright, so I sent you a picture. He gave me his ID. There's his clothes. Obviously, look in his garage. He's completely naked.
Okay,
So obviously, it's something
the guy evaded from in front of DOC. They ran his house. They found him here.
There you go.
He changed clothes while he was in his house.
Oh yeah, then definitely, there's definitely probable cause.
Then they can search for stuff in the house based on looking for the clothing that he wore during the commission of a crime. Correct? I mean, that's how I see it.
Yeah,
Okay.
I agree.
Okay, go for it.
Alright, thank you. Apologies for Nick and all that shit.
No, he likes to be. He still misses the Chief Justice days.
I'm gonna need pause on mail.
Alright,
I don't think that takes all the mail out. I think that just takes it so none.
Go ahead.
So all this, and all you're gonna find is a gun, and I'm allowed
Approved?
to carry that because I have a CCP.
Approved.
Yes, approved.
All that work, and all you're gonna find is
Ooh, a search warrant. I'm watching.
In your box.
Nice
Who you?
job. We spent like 8 years for
A person.
to get a
Well, I know that, but I thought I knew all those people.
Don't know you.
Person, do you live here?
Not there.
Huh?
I want to go steal everyone's loot in
What
there.
do you mean?
It's my stuff now.
Oh, so
Good luck
this
with
is
that.
Minecraft. We can live
I know most of the people that are in the Kings, though. I don't recognize your, you know. But it's a mask, I guess.
Oh. Are you ready? Yo, you need a mask. Let's go.
Yes, I know. I need to get everything.
All that is legal under CCP law, so good luck.
Mate, why am I talking so shit?
I'll have to write something up about this, George, or have, you know.
Once all the new cars are
Yeah, it
broken,
has
so,
to be a
like,
little bit more
you could have
specific, in
one
my
at the
opinion.
start,
On the search.
Come on, it's blatant that if you evade into the property, then they have a right to search the entire property, but the box is the question.
Yeah. Like, can they also then, like, if they find, let's say, zip ties inside, can they also, like, take it and charge them with that, or?
Yeah, technically.
Okay.
By the way, what's with EOT with the mask?
This was an operation, so.
No, I'm asking. Can I speak to you for 1 second?
Okay. I'm not guilty, so good
With
luck.
the mask?
No, it doesn't matter. Just be a private life, if you don't mind. Yep. You're saying there's no hard feelings
Very
between us,
private.
alright?
Sure?
Dennis, you
Very
carrying a Zuber?
Yep.
Savage.
You're at the sign to take one with business, go to law, you're at the thing, kind of phone, we're going to say if it
Worst part is I can't buy them from any shop, so I have to like make them. Because like no law enforcement shop has the Zuber.
Yeah.
Now we're good.
Alright, well,
gotta give me keys.
I believe we are done here.
Well, you're gonna. George is gonna have a little arraignment to do.
Like,
Just,
Oh,
John,
right,
you
yeah,
put 'em in
actually,
a
you know
counter,
what?
make
This
sure
is
you don't
brilliant.
push it
I
down.
need a DOJ
Ready
member.
to go, fellas?
Yeah, George has to do an arraignment here,
I
I'm
have,
sure.
Some questions about the civil
your
case.
car looks lower than usual. Like,
Okay.
maybe you might need to pump your tires.
We come with contract. I have a contract with Blackwater, but they haven't upheld
you know,
their part of the contract. But I need to double check with you guys before I do anything.
Let's go.
Well,
Where do you
you-
want to go, George?
Essentially, they have not been paying me.
Okay,
My
well then,
services.
figure up how much they owe you, and you'd sue for that amount plus damages and all that.
But I wanted to know if I can make that contract void.
Oh well, yeah. If they're not paying you, then the contract would be void.
You want to lock your house?
Do you mind? I need someone else to look through it and make, and I have a second witness to this.
Yeah,
Is that
sure.
what
Send
you
it to me.
Great, stand by. Because that means I can no longer. I don't have to have like a quota or shit like that.
Send it to me. But right now, I gotta get me with my ride, or else I'm gonna be stuck here on the road.
Hop in, co-driver.
By the way,
Make him walk. Make him walk.
Anybody else need a ride, or are we good?
No, we're good.
there you go.
Okay. I hate elk. I always get shit floppies here.
I'm getting about 40 myself, so.
I mean, in Silverton I go down to like 18, but here it's like 2.
Like make fun of me or something like that.
No, I'm good.
That wasn't on purpose, but you understand.
You know, I didn't realize that they were fucking vehicles. I was just leaving my house to go to the shop and get
Bro,
the phone.
you fucking went 100 miles per hour, and then you hit a
Charlie, 1 Bravo.
You bounced
I'll
back.
see you later.
You went again.
Oh, I needed that. I went out. I saw that you guys were there. I was like, oh shit, I couldn't
there you
stop
go.
in
You
time.
saw- no,
I tried
no.
stopping, but I couldn't stop in
You
time,
didn't
and then
try
I suddenly blew up.
Alexander,
Alright,
you hit
stay
us,
downstairs with
you
me,
flew
alright?
back,
Right
and
here.
then you hit us again and blew up your car.
I had zero fucking clue about that.
That's Slavsky underscore X underscore 21 is now following.
I didn't know you guys were there. Alright, and then I went out, and then there was a fucking... Suddenly, I saw vehicles there, you know, my eyesight ain't doing as good as it used to, that's why I need these glasses. Alright, and then fucking, I tried stopping, but I end up exploding suddenly. And then one of your officers shot me when I had my hands up.
Yeah, it's because you made him pass out, so he on his way up,
You were in for the person directly in front of him.
Silverton's boring.
You know what
So,
happened?
he shot a suspect who had his hands in the air, not being able
Bro, he shot him because of you, because you downed him. And on his way up,
Is this still going?
that makes zero fucking sense to me. Why would he have his finger on the trigger if he was down?
You're so dumb.
Yes, sir.
Acting like you haven't fucking passed out with a gun in your hand, and you know what happens when you get picked up.
I'm a law-abiding citizen. I was simply trying to leave my house, and then I didn't notice you guys were there.
Yeah,
I
where
tried
you at?
slowing down, but I couldn't do it, and then I suddenly exploded.
Where you at?
And then,
Send me the charges, please.
with my hands on my head,
Yeah, it's
I got
gonna be
shot
pretty
while I
funny
was
evading
down.
arrest or
What you want?
detention.
What you want?
Third-degree felony, evading arrest or detention. Okay.
You thought you had windows. Yeah.
Okay, that's it.
Look at that shit.
Are you guys ready
There
to
we
proceed?
go.
Yes, you're on it?
There we go. Perfect.
Detective?
I never said I
ready to
want
go.
to beat the law. I said I'm above the law.
CJ Marshals, be advised, we're going to be flying over your airspace. CTL tech.
So, I, George W. solemnly swear that I will administer justice without respect to persons involved and do equal justice according to the written that will faithfully and impartially discharge from all duties incumbent upon me as Senior District Judge of Princess Island under the Constitution and laws of Princess Island to help me gain.
Your Honor? Oh, sorry.
Yeah, go on.
Can I just, just correct you quickly? It's Udinov, not Udinov.
Bruh.
Udinov. Okay.
Okay, there you go. Well, he's been, I've had, 5 arrangements, and, he always says that. But...
Yeah, that's fine. Okay, so, ladies and gentlemen, arraignment now setting over hearing case CAO 817 State Alexander Udinov.
He still did it!
Princess Island District Court during this arraignment proceeding, I expect any and all persons in this building and vicinity to behave accordingly to the law and not cause any disturbances during and following this proceeding. Prosecution, do you have, can you please present charges that you are feeling defend?
Yes, at this point in time, prosecution will be charging the defendant with 30 felony evading arrest or detention.
Thank
Oh,
you.
she's
And
dead,
do you
but
have
like,
anything you'd like to present?
Yeah, we can do 10% plea deal. However, we feel like the dropping of charges and leniency is a plea deal enough. However, obviously, he's been here a while, so we'll do 10%.
John, did you see what Nick put?
Yeah, Nick likes to put his business where it doesn't matter.
Ocean 10, well, Cloud 10.
Okay. Okay. Prosecution, defense, you ready to proceed?
Prosecution is ready, Your Honor.
Defense is ready, Your Honor.
Thank you. We will now start with the arraignment process. Today, defense, you're here for the court for crime you're being charged with. With these charges, defense, you'll have the chance to enter your plea to court in this arraignment proceeding. We will now start with your plea. Defense for the charge of third-degree felony evading arrest or detention. How do you plead?
Guilty.
Dang. Okay. Since you...
Ocean 10.
Yeah, thank you. With your guilty plea, the court hereby sentence you to serve a time of 18 months and to pay the ticket of 16,750. Case is now closed.
Alright, John.
John! I really need to eat
Yeah.
also, so can you pick me up? Sorry, what was the fine, Your Honor?
It was 16,750.
Can you pick me up also? Need to eat and drink.
I got you. Hold on, give me a second. Let me just give you the ticket.
Am I going to be put in a substation?
I think if the marshals are here, then they have to take you.
Y'all got a prisoner up there to
They
get.
don't want to take me, they're like, no. Alright, you're good.
I'm not sure if we are gonna take him.
No, you're not. Don't worry. Ocean 10's got me. He's nice and safe with me. John, did Declan get taken hostage? Robbed.
Alright, you ready to go, senor?
Oh yeah.
Come on, we gotta go.
Are we not taking the suspect now?
Go.
Well, it's only one charge. It'll be. I think it's evasion.
Marshall.
Oh wait, nope. Maybe you are getting them. Yep, we're getting them.
No.
We kind of had the Chief Justice in the back.
Oh, well.
If you could like take him.
Oh well, he can have a conversation with him and he can talk about complaining about the laws and shit. That's amazing.
Hey, no, that's not me complaining. That's Nick yelling
this
about
is gonna
it.
be a cash cab session. Dennis loves prisoners, honestly.
Send me his time and his crimes.
Alright, Dennis, don't kiss the Chief Justice. I already.
Me and Alexander here go back a long ways.
Who am I sending
I
the
think
charges
he's still
to?
mad at me about trying to drop charges on Marquise.
Marquise.
No, I'm not. That was somebody else.
Alright, who am I
Oh, no,
sending the
that was
charges
Damo.
to? Jay Watson?
Yeah.
Oh, you're good. I'll send it to you in a second.
That was
Give
Damo
him his
who was really
fine.
mad. So how'd you guys say, Ben?
Descent.
That was fucking hilarious. Do you know what happened?
Ready to check?
I left my fucking house and I freaking ran. They clapped off my driveway. I ran right into them and I blew up and they, like 4 officers died.
That's unfortunate.
Hey, at least they didn't charge you for all those.
Well, yeah, because they were blocking it. So I, you know.
Oh, they could have still
they
charged
had to-
you.
Well, they can charge you, but it'd be pretty hard to get it. As the best state prosecutor that's ever been, I'm also a really good defender.
You're a state prosecutor for what, a day?
5 days.
Yeah.
Man, it just, you pissed off Nick so much. Well, not you, mainly John. John pissed off Nick so much.
Well, I'm gonna rewrite the search warrant procedures now, so.
All there was in there was 3 guns.
No, I mean, I'm just gonna rewrite it where, they can search the property but not the storage box.
Well, what can even be used as search warrant material anymore? I forget, like, on grinders and scales no longer able to get a search warrant, it has to be like distillers and all that.
Nope. Grinders and scales can be used to get a search warrant, but they must see both of them.
Oh, okay, did that get changed?
Yeah, it takes effect like tomorrow.
Oh, okay.
But if you're, I mean, let's be honest, if you're dumb enough to leave your scale and grinder where they can see them, then you deserve to be searched. I mean, for a scale, all you gotta do is put it like on the floor beneath a window; they'll never see it, or in the garage.
Are they allowed to use their third eyes in a search warrant evidence?
Yep.
Oh, they are?
Yeah, they have. I ain't ready to rewrite that part yet.
Only 18 months, I'm pretty happy with this. You know, I just got out of prison, and I'm going straight back in.
Hey, you can make good money in there if you grow wheat and shit.
Are you going? Can I get
Check
your time
us
for
out,
my
Rick.
18 minutes?
I don't believe so, no.
What was that?
I don't believe so, no.
I get canteen time for my 18 minutes?
I said I don't believe so, no.
Are you able to give me a phone for like 2 seconds? Because I have a call going to 100.
Welcome back, Jack.
What was that all about earlier on with you disappearing for that trial? Oh, not trial, arraignment.
Yeah. So yeah, basically, first of all, I had no protection. There was literally people walking into the courthouse, and SD was just sitting there, not doing anything. So I just walked out for my own safety.
Yep, fair enough. Yeah, I'm not going to be doing stuff until they get that together.
Yeah, and I'm not gonna do arraignments anymore in courthouse if there's no proper security.
Mm-hmm. There should be a priority briefing for SD.
Like, whenever I asked, there were like 11 SDs awake, and I asked for 1 or 2 units to assist. They were all like, no, we're busy.
Open up garage.
Yeah, I choose my my safety over my job, if that's okay.
Yeah, that's perfectly fine.
By the way, I like your signature. I would like something similar like that. Jack.
Yeah, I could do one for you if you want.
R1's gonna be 1041.
Yeah, like if you can do something like similar, like not exactly the same, you know?
Yeah, no, I've got the tablets I can draw.
Okay, that would be cool, dude. I'll pay you if you do like one for me. I'll pay you 50,000.
Nah, no need.
Okay, cool.
I was a bit clear off my last back, turning back.
Hey, Dennis!
Hey!
Are you good now, Neil?
Come on, mind fab and word.
Yeah, sure, let me come down.
Yay, like.
Yes, thank you.
Oh, yeah, I know, alright.
No problem.
There you go.
Thank you very much.
Hey, how you doing?
Hey, pretty good.
Yeah, so, that's the thing, that's why I wanted you to look through it, because, I don't know how this would work.
Well, what they say is if you decide to leave prior to the end of your 2-week probationary agreement, you will not be required to buy out the contract. The buyout term is $500,000. If you leave after becoming an employee, you have to buy out the contract for $500,000.
If they don't pay for that period, right? In that contract, they say I will be paid on a Friday. Is that correct? Let me just find it.
You will not receive a payment until you exit your 2-day probationary phase.
Okay, after I will receive payment paid to 2 weeks, salary and cut from your legal case to take. If applicable, in other words, my payment will take responsible decide to leave out order. Yeah, I haven't been paid yet, despite they're supposed to be paying me for my legal cases. Is that a good enough reason to have that contract voided?
Well, yeah, I mean, it's like, okay, if I agree to buy a car from you and then I don't buy the car from you.
Yeah, exactly.
Same general principle.
With that said, what am I supposed to do if, because this is a legal contract and I need something to back up, and I can't just go to like, yeah, they haven't paid me. What steps do I need to take without getting sued $2.5 million?
That's a good question, but if they haven't paid you, I mean, you don't have proof of them not paying you. They won't have.
Paid me as well.
I was gonna say they won't have proof that they did pay you.
What is your recommendation?
I mean, it's your call. You can always take it to civil court. I don't really do too many civil cases because I hate them. But...
Is it possible to have a civil case and have it ensure that it's just to have the contract dropped? Like, not just to have, like, payment paid to me, but just have the contract be able to be dropped altogether?
Yeah, I don't see why not.
Okay. Alright. Yeah, I'll have to think of that. Also, there was an interesting incident over at the house near Elk City.
Yeah.
What do you think of it?
I don't know. I gotta rewrite the search warrant policy. I mean, that's the way this job works, though. You know, I see something and fix it.
Yeah.
I mean, if you commit a crime and run onto the property, that should give the officers the right to search the property. The question is, does it give them the right to search the storage box?
Also, I noticed that the officers already had entered the premises without having a warrant.
Well, he evaded into the property, so they're allowed to.
They're allowed to go into this property if evaded into the...
Yeah, or if a crime is happening on property.
I see. Alright. I need to double check that. Yeah, great. Yeah, apart from that. Have anyone heard of John Seagren for a while?
I think he's awake right now.
I know he's awake, but I need to speak to him. He's been unresponsive.
He's probably been busy.
He's busy, yeah.
Doing detective things, I guess.
Keep this between you and me, but Ocean Units as dispatcher has always been a pain in my bum. They don't ever respond. No, but ERT is worst. But
So Davis, you think I still forget that I'm not Chief Justice anymore?
Holy. You scared the living Jesus out of me, feller.
No, what I said is I think you miss it sometimes.
So you're telling me it's not a slimy fucking way of pulling...
Oh, it is! It is, and I'm going to fix that problem.
Well, you approved it, so...
Where you at,
you're
Joe?
fixing it because we've never approved such
I'm at Elk,
for fucking evasion charge. When he has done fuck all, he didn't shoot us, he didn't do fuck all to us, all he did was drop his fucking clothes. We blocked his driveway, there was no way of him leaving the property, so he was bound to be, whatever he was about to do, it was bound to be on his property. He had no way of leaving his property because we blocked his whole property off.
Okay,
It
I'm
was
literally
the
there
SD's
at the parking lot.
decisions that caused him to be categorized as if he did a crime on his property.
Well, I'm going to rewrite it now so that, you know, they can search the property but not the box.
They could have... What? No, that is already there. It is already in the general laws. That if you're investigating or if you're in an active situation, you have the right to search a person's house, but not their box. It is already law, which is why we ended up at his house in the first place. Which is why we told him in the first place we're going to enter your house because we have the right to enter your house. Which is why he came the fuck out. You don't need to write anything. I've written it since a year ago. It's been there. D. Grant just wants some fucking action, and therefore he wants to do a search warrant. Let alone, that search warrant should have been conducted by the marshals, not fucking SD. Doesn't matter if SD got it approved or not. All search warrants, in fact, all fucking warrants, sit with SOG or marshals. Am I right, marshals?
Yes, you are.
I believe it's what? 24 hours, I thought it was.
Yeah, 24 hours.
Not 24 hours. It's permanent. All warrants have priority by marshals. Marshals can request SD's help if they do not want it, they do not need it. SD can only get involved if they have a traffic stop and they come across someone with a warrant. So if CDU approved that warrant, there were enough marshals there to conduct the search. Did you guys search his box or did he search his box?
He searched his box.
Thank you.
Oh, you're correct. I messed up.
I think it would be best this time to have Mr. Seagram come down
Why
and
is
have
he
a
so
chat,
mad?
perhaps.
Bro, I'm mad because of the fact that it's bullshit ways of getting someone's search. I was on duty. I was the one who blocked his fucking driveway. And I am standing here telling you it's bullshit reason to get a search warrant. Like, I'm all up for fucking putting criminals behind bars. All he did was evade. That is all he did. We had his name, we had his ID. He could have put an arrest warrant, or he could have just arrested him on the at that stage and taken him to the OC and charged him. He did not have to go down the search warrant route. He only went down the search warrant route because he's a DTU piece of shit.
Well, DTU is the one that bitched at me about the scales and grinders.
Doesn't matter.
And apparently the dogs are broken.
I thought you, John. Yeah.
Grinders and scale. Lando did a bitch move by removing that option, which is fine. That's not the issue. The issue is the fact that because DTU want some action, they're now going to bend rules and do slimy shit to get shit approved.
Well, I reinstituted scales and grinders, but they have to see both, so that kind of half pissed
And
them
he's
off.
going to fucking pull rank on me? He can fucking...
But no, you're right. I messed up that one. I mean, I admit when I'm wrong.
Who was the person who was raided? Was it Carson Freeman?
No, Alexander Unidov.
Unidov. Oh yeah, I remember him.
Are you here to
One of my former clients.
No, I'm not here to visit no one. I'm just here to fucking sort this out with Dennis, because apparently he said that I miss being Chief Justice,
No.
which is not the fucking case.
Oh, Dennis,
he did say that.
Yeah, I
because
did.
got sent the
I
fucking
mean,
evidence of it.
I did. And I think you
He
do once in a
literally
while.
agreed to it.
Don't you?
No, I don't. Not one fucking piece.
You don't?
one time.
You don't?
There's a difference between doing shit with fucking loyalty and fucking professionalism, and then there's doing slimy shit to get a search warrant.
I still think you should take it with DTU though.
No, I take it up with the person that approves the search warrant. He's meant to be the last line of fucking defense to make sure that no one gets fucked over for no reason.
Well, when are you gonna wake up as a marshal, good sir?
Well, since once all this bullshit is fixed, I refuse to wake up as a marshal.
Oh lord.
I understand his frustration.
I
gotta
swear,
go smoother.
didn't you say like sometimes he misses it? I swear you didn't say that.
Yes, I did.
What happened?
I did say that. I mean, I admit it.
What
I
happened?
ain't gonna bullshit. I'll tell you what I said. I said I think sometimes Nick misses being Chief Justice.
Oh yeah, I know you said that, but
That's
didn't
what-
Nick say you said something else?
No, he said. I mean, yeah, I guess he was offended by that. But the point is, I mean, he
Yeah, but
did
you
that.
also-
He did it for like 2 years, dude. You can't tell me you ain't gonna miss it after doing it for 2 years.
Yeah, but what's the problem with that? Like,
I mean, if you were a marshal for 2 years, and you probably miss it once in a while.
I mean,
If you transferred over to FIFR or something, yeah.
Yeah. I was in FIFR for 6 months and I miss it,
Yeah, not all the time, but
Right. It has its moments. What happened though? That
guy evaded into his house. John Seagrant wanted a search warrant based on the fact the guy evaded into his house.
Mm-hmm.
I mistakenly gave it to him, but they didn't find anything, so.
I was there when Nick told Seagrant off. I was at the beginning there. That's why I got involved, because I was like, hey, is this a client perhaps? Nick was super pissed off at Seagrant when he did that. When they tried to get a search warrant.
I mean, and naturally, the sheriff sends me descriptions that are different from what actually.
Yeah, I also thought of that as well. Like,
He evaded into the house. He dumped everything he had in the box. Then he evaded out of the house, hit a car, and knocked down 3 sheriff's deputies. So.
yeah, and I heard that as well. I was like, can you back that up? Well, that was interesting to say the least. Perhaps there should be taken into account. We should have someone look into that. Not just the law aspect, but that situation. Who knows?
Yeah.
Do we have any state prosecutors? No,
Yeah,
prosecutors,
I'll give it to 'em.
investigators?
Yeah, I'll give it to him.
Anyways, anyone need some food or water? I got some. If you need.
I could actually use some food, yeah, thanks.
Alright, hold on, here it is. There you go, that's a lamington for you, brother.
Thank you. How much?
No problem. Be good, it's fine.
Seriously? Alright, man, thanks.
I mean, I don't know why he's offended. I said he misses Chief Justice once in a while. I mean, like I said, I don't think there's. Like I said, you do something for 2 years, you're going to miss it. Maybe not enough to do it again, but.
I think what happened is that he was pissed off, and and that happened. That happens with me when sometimes if I'm really, really, really pissed, and then someone says something, I could get offended by the little thing. That's why I like trying to keep calm as much as possible.
I mean, I was a king for 6 months, and I miss that too once in a while.
Yeah, I think just give Nick a bit of time and he'll calm down.
Yeah.
I don't know him personally, but that's usually how it ends up working.
If not, he can get me removed. Oh well.
Fair enough.
Then I'll change my name back to one that's the last name starts with K.
They thought yesterday I was gonna be a king, but there was like a miscommunication.
I mean, I make more money being a king than I do as Chief Justice. So.
Yeah.
What do you enjoy more?
This, but you know, who knows how I'll feel about this when the elections come around again.
Wait, there's elections for it?
Yeah, every 6 months.
Yeah. Yep.
How long have you been in the job for?
You just got picked.
About a month.
Oh.
Next elections are like January.
Oh, so you got a while.
Yep. FIFR has elections in December. DOJ and Sheriff is in January. Coast Guard never makes it to elections.
Yeah, because they end up switching out before them.
Yep, their command ends up
Maybe this
quitting
time
or
will be
something.
different.
And DMV, they don't have elections because, let's be honest, who
DMV
cares?
don't have elections, yeah.
What about SD?
Theirs will be in January.
They get it together. Yeah, they do it together.
Wait, so the sheriff changes every 6 months?
It
Once
can.
he gets reelected, yeah.
Wait, what about the marshal director?
The marshal director is within DOJ, so it doesn't change. No.
Okay.
I was wondering what happened to the main government body. I was here a year ago and we had a main government body.
Yeah,
too corrupt.
That didn't work out.
Really?
The main government body?
Come back. Yeah, so
Yeah, they used to have a
governor
and all that, but they were always corrupt and it never worked.
Yeah.
I see, right.
Power hungry, you know what I mean?
You would get that at that point. I've done some shady shit on another island where it was fucking hell. If you've seen House of Cards, it was basically like that. I was one of them. It was fucking hilarious and so fucking funny.
Yeah, we had like a Speaker of the House and stuff like that. There's a Secretary of Treasury or whatever. So it's pretty. I mean, it's pretty cool. Don't get me wrong. And then the way we did elections for that was you had to actually campaign and pick your cabinet and all that stuff. It was pretty cool, but you know.
When you pick a cabinet that's full of criminals.
Yeah.
and they don't stop the criminals. I mean, you know.
Yeah.
Let's be honest. There's always some form of corruption in any government, so.
Yeah.
That's what you're saying.
Now do J, right, though?
Oh wait.
Oh, here comes somebody.
It's Alexander.
Jack. Oh no! Wait a minute.
ID, please.
Don't suddenly run away from me.
Thank you.
Hey, out of curiosity, are you able to train me?
I'm sure the dude in the white is.
Yeah.
Yeah. Just give me 1 minute, okay?
Oh, would love to train you.
That sounded half dirty.
No, I didn't mean it like that.
I'd love to train you, boy.
Hey man.
Sound like some Southern sheriff thing, man.
I'm into some, I'm into things and other things, but that's not one of them. I don't know. Happy first day, not too bad. Seeing how stuff works,
Well, a certain family have taken a leave.
You know they'll be back though.
Oh yeah, but that's why it's
It
dead.
happens. They have their time and they go for a break a little bit. It's
Wait,
quiet,
which family?
and
The
then it comes
Kings?
Yeah.
Oh, I mean, I thought only the Trayvon got deported.
Yeah, but they've taken a break.
Oh, well, hey, that's what they do to illegal immigrants, right?
Whoa! I mean, what?
I mean, they deport him back to his country.
Is
You haven't had any training at all, correct?
No, I've just had the introduction done by Liam.
Okay. Cool. Alright, well, come with me.
Alrighty.
Prime 1 will be on tag training, however. Need to just let me know.
Oh, actually, I'll just ask you, Watson. You have in your SOPs, you have to remain professional, right?
Yep.
When it comes to professionalism, how does that work out? Like, where's the level? Because I have 2 ERT members who
Well,
are...
I can't tell you their SOPs, but
No, but I'd like to know what the marshals have for standards for professionalism. Where would you say that this is acceptable and this is fucking childish?
After every single phase,
I
there
mean,
will be a
famous
test.
like
So there is
use
3
example.
phases, and then your fourth your final
Harassment
test that you do
level.
based on all the phases. Okay.
What were they saying?
And that final test just combines all the tests that you previously did. The quizzes are pretty short for each
Being
phase.
dickheads, can that be used as a against
I'll read them out
SOPs?
to you, then you answer them based stuff like that.
It could or could not be. It all depends what they said.
Fair.
Okay. Only certified FTOs and supervisors upwards can do training, so that's anybody the rank up.
Should probably
senior
speak to a
and above.
command unit actually about that.
A senior marshal and above can train you. After you complete the training, there is a cooldown period of 2 hours. So keep that in mind.
Do we
You
have
cannot
actually
do another
any?
phase until
No, we
the
don't.
2 hour period is over.
Noah, you're yelling, senor.
Is your car damaged or something?
No, why?
It kind of looks like it.
It might be damaged, but you know.
It looks a little banged up.
Everyone wants to contact Alexander now.
Mm. 11 SD, 10 frigging CG, 4 FIFR.
Just imagine if there's a mass casualty incident involving CGs and the Coast Guard. No, SDs and CGs.
That means at least 28 people, not counting the marshals, are a faction on the island right now.
31 in total. So 23 billion. Quick nice. Ugh, fuck. Wow.
You know one of those guys that was arrested last night for the hostage thing?
Yeah.
He applied to be a prosecutor.
Oh.
So I hope to God somebody actually entered his arrest into the MDT.
I will go check.
Because if not, they can actually hire him.
Also, Dennis, you're leaning a bit. Might want to fix that. There you go. Well, I've sent a private message now to Dimitri Blackwater to see what he says about leaving.
I mean, maybe it's just an oversight or something.
Yeah, but I don't want to run the risk, because if you read the contract, it says I get sued $2.5 million, and that is like a fucking scare thing. I don't want to be sued. I never had such money in my life. I can't afford that, and having a legal case just to defend against 2.5 million, someone's gonna want a lot of money for that shit.
Yeah, you'd be surprised.
I will not be able to take care of that, at least, let's put it that way. I don't want that stress right now.
Yeah, I did.
Oh, good.
I doubt they're gonna care, because usually they don't care about previous histories.
Well, yeah, I do. You're not gonna hire somebody at the ADA that took a judge and a friggin' ADA hostage.
True. But he only got aiding and abetting.
Still, it's 2 weeks.
Yeah. But like somebody had like a capital and they still accepted it, so.
Well, that's the thing. Clayton's law isn't actually a law. Per se, all it does is says you can't discriminate past those points on people.
Oh shit.
So like if you got capital murder, they can't say, no, we won't hire you because you got capital murder 40 days after you get it.
Wait, what did they say?
It's 35 days for capital.
Oh.
So let's say you apply to sheriff's department 35 days after you do a capital, they can deny you based on that. But the next day they can't, and here comes a whole bunch of people to the DOC.
Hello.
Tempor. Yeah, I'll call him. You are a pleb.
Hey, Dylan. Is that Dylan?
No.
Damn it. Do you know where Seagrant is?
Negative.
And how are you driving a Mustang? Who let you do that?
Hold on, I think that's...
I'm driving a Mustang because I'm highway now.
Oh my god. Who made that mistake?
Who made you,
Oof.
Marsh?
ID, please.
Hola, señor.
Hi. Thank you.
Can I park here?
Yeah.
Oh, hang on, the fuck's that?
Who was that in the back of the police car?
Huh?
Who was in the back of the police car?
I'm not too sure. Want me to find out for you?
I don't care. If it's an arraignment, they'll call.
Alright.
Hey, Jack.
Alright. Oh, you said Jack.
Actually.
To who?
Dennis. Oh, hey, Jack. Hey, Dennis.
Hello.
I'm actually here on official business. Alexander Udinov have contacted me, and he wants me to look into the things happening at his property.
Yep.
Well, how should we get this started out? We believe there has been wrongdoing, and if we're going to go for actually getting some money out of this, we'll have to be suing. Is it John? I presume.
Or me.
Yes, you were the one, but then again, I'd want to sue you, and you did say that he gave you misleading information as well. Perhaps.
I mean, they didn't find anything, so it didn't result in anything.
Exactly. Now, here's what I'm thinking. We can bring in you and Nick Patel as witnesses, and then we can, if you would consent to that.
Yeah, I guess.
Alright. Is there anything that I also need to inform their command of?
No.
Or is anything...
You can't sue the sheriff's department, so...
No, exactly. I have to sue the actual person who committed the wrongdoing, yeah. Great. You know...
I mean, it'd be hard to prove damages, though, because he didn't actually get any new charges.
No, he didn't. But then again, his rights were violated, and there was a fault in the doing.
Yeah, but he did flee into his house, dump his clothing in the box.
Well, perhaps.
And the SD said they were going in there to find the clothing he dropped.
That's perfect grounds for search warrant.
But what was it Nick said? You can't actually search people's what's it called? Storages?
It's borderline. That's why I'm going to write something on it.
Great. I need just to, we're not doing anything, but I'm here just to test the waters to see if there's anything to find here.
I'm gonna rewrite the search warrant policy and make it harder for DTU to pull sleazy shit like that.
Yeah. I'm also wondering if I should have a word with the superiors in the sheriff's department, or if I would have to speak to the state prosecutor, perhaps. Get their views on it.
Well, any DA is a state prosecutor, so. I mean, there's none on right now, but.
Oh, fair enough. I didn't know that.
I mean, if he had not gone in there and dumped the clothing, there would have never been a search warrant. But since he dumped the clothing, they were looking for the evidence used in the commission of a crime.
Hmm. But there's also severity of the crime itself, isn't it? Evasion.
I mean, they did cut him a break and they didn't charge him with all the cops he blew up. Partially
But
because
then
it was
again,
their own
as far as
fault.
I
But
understand, the officers acted in a reckless operation of vehicle in front of that person.
I mean, they blocked his driveway. He backed into him, blew everybody up.
If they were in the way of a moving vehicle, then that's reckless
Well,
operation.
I don't know if they were in the way of a moving vehicle or if they were parked before he started moving. But yeah, either way.
Yeah. Either way, sounds suspicious to me. So I'll peek a bit more inside to see what I find.
Yeah.
Oh, by the way, Mr. Mysterious Man with the Justice Department job, do you have anything to say on that?
Nope. I didn't see it. I don't know anything about it.
Alright, fair enough. Alright, have a good day.
You too.
GTOJ. Guys got any judges?
Yep.
Can one of you guys come down to CG base? CG uptack.
Alright.
Arraignment?
I'm gonna head off for tonight. Have a good one, boys.
Yeah.
All
Well,
right, good night, George.
when you marshals have a chance, give us a ride.
Yeah, we can go now.
Yeah, CPA.
Charlie 1.
I'm gonna let you handle it, but I'm just going because it's CG and JAG and all that.
Discussion, right?
Yeah, we'll be there shortly.
SDDOJ.
Send it.
Can I have you to DOC for an arraignment?
Okay. One of us has go to the arraignment there, buddy, and I'll take the one in Coast Guard.
They still need to come to the court. Okay.
Yeah.
So where? You want me to drop you off at Silverton Courthouse?
Hello?
Yeah. Oh, what the fuck? I can't get out. Hang on.
10-4, I'll take him there.
Okay, they're taking him to Silverton Courthouse there, Jack. Unless you want to do it here.
Yeah, no. The problem is, I'm like, every time I try and get out, I can't.
You're weird. Yeah, here, I'll just store it and pull it back out.
I can't like move my head.
That is pretty awesome looking, though. Oh, there he goes. He broke loose.
I'm out now.
The wire run.
Alright.
Charlie 176 with Courthouse 176 to CG base. Code 2.
Boy, Nick has everybody roasting John Seagrant.
He's still going?
Oh, yeah. Clown 10.
Charlie 1 Bravo 1, copy.
Go ahead.
When available, can I get you down to Sullivan Courthouse? Because I need to drop off the judge, and I need to take the CJ to CG base. I won't be able to stay with both.
Yeah, receive. We'll be on the right.
Alright, we got marshals coming for you, alright?
And you have a deputy there, so.
Yeah.
As long as you set up a good fucking...
Now. Maybe a 4-man team. And then you wanted to go to CG base, right?
Yep. Not that I want to go, but they need a judge.
1023 to Sullivan Courthouse, 1076 back to CG base.
Not gonna lie, the total of weight is at 5 mile.
Yeah, really.
Looks like they impounded a yacht.
That almost looked like a fucking marshal. My god, my floppies are bad.
Hello, sir. Petty Officer Owen Little, the United States Coast Guard. Please need some identification. Thank you very much. Thank you. Two times individuals.
Where do you want us?
Entering CG courthouse.
Courthouse. Jesus, my floppies are horrible.
No.
Jamie, get the fuck out of the way.
With that gross.
We can? I would. I got oofed.
I shot your fucking sirens off, you fucking gun.
I'm alive. Oh, you hit the right along. Oh god.
Alright, thanks.
Oh, take me outside. Austin, stop being such a party pooper. Oh, who the fuck is this? Oh, it's the Chief Justice. Oh,
Only the best, my friend.
Bravo 1 arrived at Silverton Courthouse.
Actually, no. What took so long was we had to drop a judge off to the Silverton Courthouse for another arraignment. We're kind of busy today for this 5 seconds.
Who, us? Or you guys?
Yeah, judges, we haven't done shit for an hour, then we get 2 arraignments at the same time.
I've done nothing, literally. I was in my boat having a nice stroll and I got fucking blown out of the water.
Ooh, did they use the 105? Because that's always epic when they use that.
They used that against me the other day. They fucking blew up my fucking rib.
I gotta admit, it was a pretty epic, GoPro.
Hmm.
You want his charges?
Yeah, send them to me via team, yes.
Oh,
James Axel's in well one. He's gonna die. He can't drive.
Oh, somebody here gonna make me do math today.
I can.
What have I
send you a
done?
picture if you'd like.
What am I being charged with?
Yeah, he'll tell you in a second.
I swear to God,
You're
you
not
charge
moving.
stack me. I'm fucking setting this place alight.
No.
Chris, I'm gonna set CG base on fire if I
God.
get more than like 2 charges.
Oh! Why are you humping me?
Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. The goose is trying to mount me. Oh no. Oh no.
What have you charged me with, Austin?
I'll tell you here in a second.
Only at Coast Guard base do I hear such epic shit like the goose is trying to mount me.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
A lot of weird stuff happens.
You can tell how much work they do here. Dedicated.
So how about them Yankees?
Charlie 1, what's your ETA to the courthouse?
Yes.
10-9-4.
Okay. I, Dennis Wright, do solemnly swear that I will administer justice without respect to persons involved and do equal rights to the poor and to the rich, and that I will faithfully and impartially discharge and perform all duties incumbent upon me as Chief Justice of Fisher's Island under the Constitution and laws of Fisher's Island, so help me Kane. Well, ladies and gentlemen, arraignment court is now in session. We are hearing case DAO 819, the State versus Victor Axel. I am the Chief Justice of Fisher's Island. During this arraignment proceeding, I expect any and all persons within this building and its vicinity to behave according to law and not to cause any disturbances during and following this proceeding. Prosecution, can you please present a list of charges you're filing against the defense? Okay, prosecution, please present the list of charges.
You're on what's it called? Yeah, you're on Whispering.
Oh.
I just turned it up. I know I have them, but they gotta be read out in court, so you know.
Yeah, I just didn't realize I was whispering. I think that's fixed now. Okay. Third-degree felony, evading arrest or detention. Third-degree felony, reckless operation of a vehicle.
Oh, fuck off, reckless.
Class A misdemeanor, criminal trespassing government or faction property. Class A misdemeanor, disobeying a lawful order. Class B misdemeanor, indecent exposure.
What the
Class
fuck?
C misdemeanor, no visual distress signals, and Class C misdemeanor, driving without a license with regard to any form of vehicle or transport that uses an engine.
Class B misdemeanor. How am I fucking decently? Oh, what the fuck is that charge? Indecent exposure. It's not even a fucking charge.
Okay, prosecution, do you have any plea deals you'd like to present?
Not at this time.
Okay.
You're gonna fucking regret that.
We will now start with your arraignment process. Today, defense, you're here before the court for a crime you're being charged with. With these charges, defense, you have the opportunity to enter your plea to the court in this arraignment proceeding. We'll now start with your plea, defense, for the charge of third-degree felony, evading arrest or detention. How do you plead?
What the fuck is indecent exposure? What the fuck is that?
Well, let's start with evading arrest or detention. How do you plead?
No. What the fuck are half these charges? I didn't have even heard of indecent exposure.
It is a Class C. It is a Class B misdemeanor. You have to have clothing on.
I just got because no one charges for that. That's bullshit. Indecent exposure.
It is a rarely used charge, but it is used.
I've never. It's because I was, I was technically I still have clothes on. I mean, that's not really indecent exposure. What was the other one? Class C misdemeanor? Was it distress? What the fuck was it?
Okay, indecent exposure is the intentional exposure of undergarments in a public area or outside a person's habitation.
Oh, on purpose. Well, I'm fucking fine. Is it? What's the other? What's the Class C again? Sorry.
No visual distress signals.
Because I wasn't in fucking distress.
That is a Coast Guard thing.
While operating a vessel, you have to have life buoys on board in case you damage your vessel somehow, and we can locate you.
Oh, this is. But why are you charge stacking?
And you also got to do what? A flare gun and a vest, I think it is.
A flare gun, 3 flares, and then a life vest.
Oh, drop that indecent exposure. That's bullshit. I win that in court because he has to be unintentional.
Anyways, we gotta get this plea out of the way. So, evading arrest or detention, how do you plead?
No. You drop that. You done that indecent exposure. I'll plead not guilty to all charges. I'm gonna make a fucking slugfest for you in court.
Why would I drop a charge for you to plead not guilty?
Because it's a bullshit charge. It's just charge stacking.
Okay, yeah, if you don't enter a plea, I'm just gonna enter a not guilty plea for everything.
Okay, fuck it. No, not guilty for all. Fuck it.
Okay, so reckless operation of a vehicle, 3rd-degree felony, how do you plead?
I'm not guilty to none of them.
Well, I have to read them out, you know, we got these rules.
Oh my god.
Class
not
A
guilty.
misdemeanor, breaking any boating regulations.
Not guilty.
Criminal trespass on government property.
Not guilty.
Disobeying a lawful order.
Not guilty.
Indecent exposure.
Not guilty.
No visual distress signals.
Not guilty.
And Class C misdemeanor, driving without a license regarding any form of transport that uses an engine.
Not guilty.
Okay, you will be remanded for 40 months. No fine.
Oh.
Oh, you still gotta go to court on everything. That's just for the arraignment. Coast Guard, you gonna transport or you want the marshals to do it?
I mean, you guys want to transport him?
We can, as long as he's comfortable sitting with the CJ in the back, unless you just want to put him in your Coast Guard base.
Well, what am I gonna do? I'm in cuffs. What the fuck am I gonna do to the Chief Justice in cuffs?
We can just put him in our cell, 40 months.
Alright, sounds good.
Pissy shit stained cells.
Hey, they washed. I heard they washed him last week.
I suppose it's in your SOPs. If it's longer than 13 months, they have to go to DOC. But oh well.
I mean, marshals, do you want him? If not, we'll just put him in our cell.
Up to you.
I really
No,
don't
it's up to
care.
the marshals.
Yeah.
Nah, I swear it says in your SOPs more than 13 months.
It doesn't say anything.
Charlie,
about
wanna grab one
SOPs, but I
copy?
don't have access to marshals SOPs, so.
I do, but to be honest, I don't read them.
Oh.
Charlie, want to grab one copy right?
Code.
Well, Marshall, you're taking me back to DLC anyway, so you might as well take him.
Negative at the moment.
Okay, he wants to stay in Coast Guard base. I don't care, whatever he wants to do.
I don't care. I guess I'll just throw him in a cell.
He's throwing me.
Wow, Victor, you're gonna make us go to court?
Charlie, 1+1 has me 6 back. DOC equivalent. Go to, sir.
Not gonna lie, dude. Charge stacking.
You were running down the MSR naked. Alright, get in here. Hold on, I gotta do this first.
Not gonna lie, dude. That was some, like, grade A level fucking charge stacking.
They put a lot of them on it?
Jesus Christ, dude.
That's
He
a
had
lot of charges.
evading arrest, reckless operation, breaking boating regulations, criminal trespass, disobeying a lawful order, indecent exposure, no visual distress signals, and driving without a license.
How much time would have that been if he pled guilty?
Surprisingly, he only had 2 felonies, so it would have been like 40 months.
Oh, so he would have got the same time.
Pretty much. I mean, not counting all the friggin' misdemeanors. The money's gonna be painful.
You guys got it.
I'm gonna stop at the gas station real quick, if you're alright with that.
I'm fine. Yeah, Coast Guard wins the Charge Stack of the Day award. He must have pissed him off, dude.
Yeah, probably.
Because most people would have been like, yeah, we're hitting you with evading.
Yeah, exactly.
Indecent exposure hasn't. I've never heard a case with indecent exposure since I've been here.
He must have done something.
Yeah.
What the heck?
They made all the hoses now red.
You see how it's like up in the air?
Yeah.
I see marshals. Go ahead. We'll be inbound, one Invo, one Gray Charger with a prisoner.
Back to DOC we go.
I mean, if Coast Guard hit me with all those charges, I'm sorry, but I'd be getting me a lawyer.
You're turning back to DOC.
Well, with that, like that's what he's getting arrested for.
Yeah, with all them charges, the way they stack that shit.
Honestly, I would too, but I feel like he's not gonna get a lawyer.
Oh, he's not.
You dealt with him before or no?
He's a frequent flyer here in our justice system. His favorite charge is evasion.
Oh, really?
Oh, yeah. If you see Victor Axel in court, it's probably an evasion charge.
Like what, every day?
Yep, pretty much.
Charlie, want to put in DOC if I gain a black shirt? Black travel, sir.
Did you handle that transport service requested?
The what, sir?
Transport that you were talking about?
Negative. The Coast Guard said let's just keep him.
Alright, received.
Well, no, you did what you were supposed to. You got me there.
Yeah. See, I'm not sure what the rules are on transporting you and a prisoner in the back.
Eh.
Doesn't sound very right to me.
It doesn't matter, really.
Double check.
I mean, no, don't put me in a damn car with a king when there's 30 kings on the island.
Yeah, exactly.
That's a long fucking arm there, dude.
I figured out how to do it and mastered it, so.
Ooh, Kyle.
Isn't the guy we executed?
Oh, it is.
Is that a judge?
Bravo 1 approaching DOC. White Mustang.
I ain't no prosecutor.
It's the CJ. Is that Dennis?
Yep.
Yeah. Oh, I don't have your ID for some reason. Oh.
I think Dennis
Well,
is
I'm running good.
heartbroken because.
Oh, that's a lot of fucking licenses. Yikes.
Bravo 1, decent 7, just a few mics.
Coast Guard wins the charge stacking of the day award.
Previous names
No.
on this island?
Oh,
Coast
no,
Guard's
Joey
good at
King's only
charging.
named for 4 years.
10-9? Okay, yeah, you don't have a CCP.
I don't.
Hey, from told Chris, but he was driving away.
There's like an old database from like 2018 back.
Hi.
Check that one.
The one I'm looking at is from it goes all the way back 2017.
Oh, okay. My bad.
Damn.
It's all good.
That's really weird because I can tell you for
If you
a
have a
fact I
different,
had
if you had a
CCP.
different name.
No, Joey King's been my name for a long time.
Thank you.
Oh, okay.
I recommend sending a live flight because I think they've been down for a while. Anyways, let's see our time. Bye bye.
I mean, I'm one of the only original kings left. It's been my name for years. Probably won't change.
I mean, why change it if it works?
Exactly. I like my name. Proud of it.
Yeah, Dennis. Why change if it works? Huh?
I had to, dude.
I know.
You know, it's the whole.
Can I get
We
away
don't.
with the ticket, please?
We
Yeah, I'm sorry, you can't.
They played the whole. We don't want the Chief Justice to be named King.
Oh, oof.
King.
I'll stay for
What was your old
if
name?
they say that, but
Iggy King.
Hey, Dennis. Are you
I
good
love you.
to do a arraignment?
I guess as long as you don't do what Coast Guard just did.
What I do?
We don't. At least I don't charge.
Oh my God, Coast Guard hit Victor with like 9 charges.
Oh no, I don't. No.
They
7 of which were Class A misdemeanors and stuff.
Can we do it to like a
indecent
looting?
exposure?
Like, we do a looting so I
there's
don't
no
have to
looting
go to
charge.
jail. Oh,
Yeah, there is. Well, it's evasion. Class A
Yeah.
misdemeanor evasion.
Can I do that? Can I do that where I get like a
no,
fine?
but you fled in a vehicle, so it's a 3rd-degree felony.
Well, I didn't know you were trying to
Hey,
pull me
Kelly,
over until I got
I'm putting 2
rammed.
months a week.
There, what was that?
I'm putting 2 months a week so I can hear. Since my DLC too.
Yeah, you could do Play-Doh.
Yeah, I'm
Do you
ready,
have a
Dennis.
ticket?
If you are.
I didn't. I mean, turn on this radio.
Actually, I'll stay on track 1 and then just head down.
Alright, well. Yeah, are you ready, Timothy?
Yeah, I'm ready.
Alright, but quick question before we even go there. How do you have that Black Range Master about? This faction
Oh, that's true.
That's what I wanted to.
For an arraignment?
Yep. When do you need me?
Can we meet at the Elk City Courthouse?
Yep. Just make
Hang
sure
on,
you got
why the
units
fuck are we going to the
able to
courthouse? I thought
protect.
you used this here.
Because you have to.
Copy, thank you, that's the
Seriously?
attack. Yeah, is changed.
Well, if I just plead guilty here, can we just get it done with?
Yeah, there's a judge awake, so yeah.
If there's no judge awake.
Yeah, you
Say
have to
this, if I'm
plead
going to a
guilty to.
courthouse, I will make this so fucking difficult. You have no idea. I want a
I mean,
lawyer.
that'll just take longer for you. I mean, that's fine.
I don't give a shit.
Well, he said he wanted a lawyer, so.
Give me a
Alright.
fucking lawyer.
Alright, well, boy, just Good job.
Oh, I held the record for 600 capitals in 1 month.
Here's Dennis.
Oh, there he is.
Oh god, it's Fedora, man. Where's my lawyer?
Oh, Dennis is back. Oh.
Oh, Dennis is back, man. Fuck. Dennis, leave.
That's rude. Dennis, what is that gun you carry? What? The no, please, no.
Is that the Zuber?
Oh, it's a Zuber.
Yeah.
Man, I like my
It's a
Zuber.
Dan King gun. Fucking you and Dan King, both.
Hey, buddy, you only got to hit him once.
Dan King's here?
No, he doesn't wake up anymore. He hasn't woken up in like months.
King's my best friend. What's your name?
He's still on the Discord app frequently.
Yeah. I don't remember you.
I haven't been around for as long as you have. I've
Is
only been
that
around
my
for
lawyer?
9 months.
Alright,
That
here's
is
your
my
client.
lawyer.
Joey, here's your lawyer. Lawyer meet client.
Hello.
Nice to meet you.
Before you two can have your private chat, Timothy, read out the charges that we gathered.
Okay, so this kind of charges a
Do
secondary
you mind
felony
if I send you also a copy over at the TeamSpeak app so I can have a look at them?
Yeah, I can do it after I read them. It kind of charges a secondary felony possession of fax equipment, third felony possession of class 1 firearm, and class A misdemeanor evading arrest.
Oh, you meanies.
I mean, we could have got
What's
more.
total time?
I know.
Let's see here.
50 gives 3 charges.
Are you
2,
kidding me?
3,
You listed
33.
one earlier. You said just get him for evading like 6 different times,
I think it's 70.
and now you've decided you want to stack all this shit.
I mean, we can stack like easily more charges. I'm not even trying to stack at all.
Well, before this turns into the argument, I think we should talk to my client alone if that's possible. Yeah. Thank you. And Dennis, unless you... great, thanks.
You read him his Miranda warning, right? As we say.
Oh yeah.
Lemise.
Can you get?
What's the...
I'm allowed. Can you get a search warrant for what he said? That he has more
No, I
facts
don't want
than-
to. I have not. I can't be on. You have no probable cause.
Well, yeah, but isn't that technically him admitting that he has?
Okay, hey Dennis.
Yeah.
Then that guy has more of the fax equipment that he has on him right now. Would that be he has probable cause for a search warrant?
If he was
He's
Mirandized.
the Miranda warning that.
It was mine.
Yeah, he's.
Belts of that in his house.
I mean, if he did it after Miranda, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Alright. Well. Okay.
I mean-
I was wrong.
I could, but I mean.
I remember when they used to throw out search warrants like fucking candy. Like I got one for all of mine. So bad.
Yeah, I'm gonna start being a dick about him now.
Yeah. Like fucking under Lando though, like they just did want to know, like fuck. It was bullshit.
That's why Lando's no longer here.
Yeah.
I think Lando's gonna join SD.
See, the thing is about with him, he doesn't have a very solid reputation around the island.
Well, he was a marshal director. Then he got moved down to senior marshal. Then he got federally fired for corruption.
Yeah, see, that's the thing. He doesn't have a good reputation. See, me, I'm a criminal, but I'm quite nice to most people.
And you know the great job he did as Chief Justice.
Oh yeah, I know. I was under him. Fucking fuck me.
Dennis, can you do an arraignment since you were here?
I mean, I can do an arraignment, yeah.
Okay.
Oh, the CJ doing an arraignment? Oh, I'm kidding. I love you.
Hold on, for going to say no, so he's gonna go do something.
Oh. What day is it today? The 24th? Yeah.
Yeah, Nick's mad at me.
Uh-oh. Why?
I told him I think at times he misses being Chief Justice. And he said, no, I don't. I'm sorry, you don't do something for 2 years and say you don't miss it at all. I mean, I'm not gonna lie, I miss killing people.
I'm pretty sure. Yeah.
All these charges you can easily fly, and I don't have to sweat it. To be honest, so.
I mean, we kept charging with so many more charges. Like, if you think they're stacking, like, what?
This is the normal charges that you
Yeah,
get
this is the
for
normal. Like,
Or you can be fucking like some people who just fucking add crim neg to everything. Crim negligence.
Oh, or like Coast Guard did to Victor Axel and get him like 8 friggin' misdemeanors and 2 felonies.
Yeah, cause CG's got nothing else to do, so
They hit him.
fucking
They
sit
hit him
there.
with indecent exposure, no visual distress signs.
Okay, indecent exposure is the stupidest one there.
oh my.
Yeah, I know. I'm gonna look into removing that one because I mean, it's not like you're walking around with your sausage out, flinging in the wind.
Like, bruh.
Everybody who
But they've
leaves
got nothing
jail
to
is
do.
doing indecent exposure.
Yeah, I was gonna say. And I was gonna say, fucking. Well, CG, they complain about not doing anything, but they. Jason even admits to me all they do is fucking meme around.
Hey, I'm gonna have to move you guys over here because.
What's that child doing?
Oh, they got incoming.
You two, yeah, you're gonna have to move over here.
I have a forward marshals.
And but dead deputy.
Wait, who just got
Go
out
ahead.
of prison?
Nobody.
We're gonna be landing on your helipad. Alright. I'll let you guys know.
Coast Guard, I guess.
Who this guy?
Oh, he just got out.
Okay, forward.
He just got out, I think.
He did.
Yeah, Timothy, you might want to go check on that.
Timothy, come over here.
Oh, I'm good.
I'm
Alright, you guys are trying to, probably both.
Has Lifeline made it here yet? Hey, run.
Again? Love Chris, thank you.
Hey, okay.
Hello.
I lost my people. Where'd my people go, Dennis?
I think they're over there somewhere.
I lost them.
I think they're over there in that group.
I
The info.
I didn't find one.
Jesus, oh, wrong tag. Not really. Alright, Dennis.
Oh.
Rough things.
Nick, finally get off your case?
No, still going.
Oh.
It's fine though.
Yeah, he came and got on me, and I said, well, you know, if you don't like it, relieve me. Fire my ass. I mean, you know.
He was following me around for about 15 minutes, just calling me a bunch of names.
Yeah, he came up to the gate here bitching at me. I'm like, well, if you don't like the job I'm doing, go ahead and fire me, and you can hire Lando back. You know, I mean, I do more hours in a week on this island than he did in 6 months.
I don't fucking like it when people overrule my decision. Like, I don't even care that he's mad. It's or he like goes crazy on me.
And he was really mad about that. Oh, he misses being Chief Justice sometimes.
Nikita!
Hello, Taco Bell man.
I mean,
mad that
bullshit,
one of
dude.
the officers and the suspect
You were the damn DA, dude.
I mean,
Yeah.
You can't tell me that at times you didn't miss it.
Me?
Yeah.
John, did you see my wicked landing?
Secret, weren't you a corrupt DA?
No, you can't be corrupt as DA.
Oh yeah. I look back at my go. He got back up.
No, actually it wasn't in China.
Yeah,
so
it's
that's,
kind of annoying.
that was
that
probably
goes
Trey.
there. It doesn't make sense.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, true. But I mean, no, if you do something for so long, you kind of do miss it at times.
We're just gonna
drag you back. That's why I'm
Quan Chang, let's go.
That's why I'm a DFU, because like investigation.
Let's go, Christian.
Colton, that beat look a little too tight. That's probably why your IQ is pretty low, but.
I mean,
Why
you're
you
the
wearing
one
San
who
Diego summer?
He's got you there.
Yeah, fucking. The guy goes over my attack in front of the suspect and a bunch of officers overruling my decision and then starts shit talking me on the scene in front of everybody. That's the problem I had.
Well, apparently he was mad at me for saying he missed being Chief Justice sometimes.
You've been leaving me out of it all day. Don't even.
Chang,
He did it for 2 years, dude. You can't tell me you aren't gonna miss it, dude.
What did I do?
Chang!
Excuse me, coming through.
Chang!
Chang, you look a ghetto cowboy.
I am.
Your guy,
Why am I so disrespectful? They deserve it.
I have video evidence too if need be, but here's I'm gonna send you a picture.
Dude,
I
I
got
hate
GoPro
looking
of
like
being
this because
shot.
my view of my eyes looks horrible. Can I just sit down?
Did that guy over there do anything to you, John?
Thank you.
Yeah, that's a guy.
Oh.
John, I put my hands up and you put your hands
Your
up.
guy's talking,
I
Cody.
couldn't see that.
Actually, no, I usually
SD Marshals.
Go ahead. I think you guys might have one vehicle up here that you left that's running.
Yeah, no.
Is it the red Charger? Negative, it's a black Tahoe. Pepper. That'll probably be, Jay. Big surprise. Alright, SD off route.
Your team speak you tar?
How do I say this?
Oh.
A sidewalk
John.
is like a lawn.
Do what, Marshall?
You're on Whisper, John.
Resend it. I didn't fucking get it.
I believe that a sidewalk is just a wall on its side.
Why does Colton need me? Hold on. Oh, there we go.
Wow. Wow, John. That's beautiful.
Colton, stop being lazy
Colton,
and
I'm
walk
coming.
50
Take
feet.
us to
Wait,
Charlie.
John, I gotta ask you a question.
I was giving.
Yes?
Can I
was
use
giving
a
Marshall
reference on my SD application?
Go ahead.
Go ahead.
He just
A
said
good
you were
reference,
ripping
you're
on
not gonna tell them I kill people?
Or you better hope they like John. That's the
him.
big thing.
Come on, jeez.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
have been
sure.
arguing with Kamala, but they like me. It's fine. They like me.
Well,
No,
he did shoot
but-
you, right?
So
It
now-
depends.
That's it, Dennis.
Hey,
Actually, no, they don't like me.
well, Dennis. I've
We're
got,
ready
like,
over here
4
for you.
people being my references from my end.
Okay, hold on. There you go. Jesus, fuck.
Do you wanna do it here or?
Yeah, because I think I got a waiting line going on.
Yeah.
Oh,
Alright.
Hey, do you have an
Marshall's muted.
Yeah. Here you go.
Yeah.
Was Jack able to make it to DOC? My brain crashed, so.
He went to go do something.
How far?
It ain't worth it.
Okay, on the TeamSpeak app, send me the name and charges. We'll start there.
Okay.
Yeah, but it's like it's the smallest charge, which does like fucking nothing.
I know.
I heard a plea deal of something around 25% if I plead guilty. One of them said that.
Yes, we
I
did.
mean, I'd be.
You're gonna, you're gonna have to redo that.
Take us to Charlie 1.
I'm calculating it right now.
60% of 25.
Yeah.
No, it's 20% like 20 something. I think it would be a considerable option.
It's 45 months.
Given the plea deal before?
45 months.
All right. Well, I'm gonna be here. Just ignore the screaming children behind me.
Hi, Seagrant.
Where's your van?
Hello.
Oh, by the way, Seagrant,
This guy.
I'm putting down the thing. I told him that there's nothing you can look into. You're
Guys,
clear.
Yeah, I know.
everybody run.
I don't
Go to
really-
jail.
That's it, DOJ.
But I wanted
Charlie 126, back to VS. Do we have anybody available for an arraignment?
Some interesting
That's
company
good, yeah.
or any kind of organizations? By any chance?
Yes,
Even vehicles that patrol the tree, all the lights on are able to pass by the gates.
Hello, it is
What about
Are you good to go?
If you read the
SD?
chest, if you read the chest
Oh
file.
yeah, I see it.
That's all it says is.
Yeah, if they have their code 3s or code 2s on, they can
Yeah,
pass by
that'd be
without turning
interesting.
their
We
head.
have a few Blackwaters, but they are mostly associated with the Kings. I'm the
Let me
only
check
one.
your name, because apparently
Sadly,
you're
all the
Joey
good
Smith,
ones are, like,
but
not
if you
around
were actually
anymore.
Joey Smith, you would have crisped me out by now, so...
Like Wes, Ricky, and all
Yeah,
them. They're not around anymore.
Yeah.
Which those guys were awesome.
Dimitri has been away for a while. He hasn't paid my
I was
money,
informed
so
by
you
SD
know,
that you
I'm
left
on the
your
edge
car running.
a bit.
10-9?
But I said,
I was informed by SD that you left your car running.
Thank you, Dennis.
On the cover of Tower.
Yeah,
Yeah,
my
putting it in.
brain crashed.
what was the plea deal again, sir? Just,
With the plea deal, it's 45 months.
45 months.
That's the lowest. We can go.
Any fines?
Make it 30 and I'll make it easy.
Yes, 22,500. Fun.
I'll pay it
Is
22,000.
Jack?
Christian's doing this guy, I believe. Not like
Okay.
he's not doing him. He's processing. Oh, look at that guy.
I, Dennis Wright, do solemnly swear that I will administer justice without respect to persons involved, and to equal rights to the poor and to the rich, and that I will faithfully and impartially discharge and perform all duties incumbent upon me as Chief Justice of Fisher's Island under the Constitution and laws of Fisher's Island. So help me Kane. Ladies and gentlemen, arraignment is now in session. We are here in case DAO 820, the state versus Joey King. I am the Chief Justice of Fisher's Island. During this arraignment proceeding, I expect any and all persons within this building and its vicinity to behave according to law and not to cause any disturbance before and after the proceeding. Prosecution, please present the list of charges.
I promise you now I won't run.
Fucking prosecution's crazy.
Who are you?
Come on, Thompson.
Maybe I'll tell you.
Right.
Oh, sorry. Current charges are secondary felony, possessing of vacuum equipment, and third-degree felony, possessing of class 1 firearms.
Okay, do you have any plea deals?
Alright, I'm gonna go on patrol. I'm also
Yes.
to get a doctor.
Oh, you're a freeman.
45 months is a plea deal.
Okay, thank you. We'll now start with the arraignment process.
Hello? You stupid idiot. I already know who you are.
Today, defense, you are here before the court for a crime you're being charged with. With these charges, defense, you have the chance to enter your plea deal to the court in this arraignment proceeding. We will now start with your plea. Defense, for the charge of second-degree felony possession of fashion equipment. How do you plead?
Oh, I mean, I don't see me wearing. I don't wear any fashion equipment. What fashion equipment?
Yeah, publicly disclose all my information.
And for third-degree felony possession of a class 1 firearm, how do you plead?
Oh, yeah? Who's talking?
He pleads guilty.
Hello? That's my lawyer. Hey, lawyer, get over here.
Task Force 10. It's Task Force 10.
Oh, my lawyer's in jail.
Any guy go on whisper, please.
45.
See, I don't not doing that.
Yeah, I said 45. I said 40.
When he presented you with the charges, you asked, "What's the plea deal?" It was 45. You never mentioned any fines.
I did mention fine.
No, you did not.
Yes,
no, you did not. When you just told the judge what the plea deal was, you did not mention any fines. Any fines that you said 45 months. So I will be okay with 45 months, but you mentioned no fines whatsoever.
I did. The fine's not part of the plea deal.
You lied to me. No, you.
Okay,
no.
can I talk, please?
Mr. Reed, did you hear the fines?
The fine is not part of the plea deal. It's part of the list on charge. So stop arguing with me.
But I mean, I heard nothing about the fines. I heard 45 minutes.
Okay, your lawyer asked what the fine was there, and I told him, and he said you're fine with that. So I don't know why you're arguing.
Mr. Reed, did you hear what he told the judge?
Oh no, because
Unfortunately, I did hear give the fines, but as assumed, we'll do instead is that will be, I'll take away, because I didn't tell you, that was my fault. You don't have to pay any legal fines, so.
I'm paying you either way. I'm not low on money. I just don't like fucking fines.
Well, gentlemen, you can work that out.
Court ordered, you have to pay the fine. So, Dennis, is it court ordered?
Well, yeah.
Fine.
Why?
Alright, well, then you have to pay it.
Okay.
Isn't that?
Hello.
Are you my attorney?
Yeah, not exactly.
Oh, you're not.
Send me the name and list of charges on the TeamSpeak app, please.
He said, "Please do it now."
Everyone hand you this ticket
with the 2SD and Freeman Exxon.
Hey, I accomplished my job. You dumbasses didn't call Schaefer for Mason.
Go ahead and just a sec.
Yeah.
No,
Why not
okay, so dragging me, so every time I walk out over here, say boom.
If you pleaded guilty, you have to pay it.
Yeah, that's fine.
Colton, were you actually one of the cop cars at the estate when it happened?
No. So
Damn.
I go all the way north, and I asked them what you guys were wearing, and that's when your your clothing came on, and that's why we're there.
Well, see, now I'm confused. So, wait, Jimmy. So if the leader of the king is over, does that mean mentors take over?
My cars, I'm playing.
It's no, not really.
Okay. Ladies and gentlemen, arraignment is now in session. We are here in case DAO 821, the state versus Jimmy Blackwater. I am the Chief Justice of Fisher's Island. During this arraignment proceeding, I expect any and all persons within this vicinity to behave according to law and not to cause any disturbances during and following this proceeding. Prosecution, can you please present a list of charges you're filing against the defense?
Third-degree felony, possession class 1 of firearm because he has a CCP, and 2 times attempted capital murder.
And do you have any plea bargains?
Do I plead bargains? Wow.
I think the
I'll
only
plead
thing
guilty.
you can plea, I don't think we have anything.
Oh,
Okay.
I plead bargains? I plead on guilty.
I'm just kidding.
Unguilty. That'd be a new one, actually. Thank you. We will now start with your arraignment process. Today, defense, you are here before the court for a crime you're being charged with. With these charges, defense, you have the chance to enter your plea to the court in this arraignment proceeding. We will now start with your plea, defense, for the charge of third-degree felony possession of a Class 1 firearm. How do you plead?
Like I said, I want to undo my guiltiness, so I guess guilty.
Okay, and 2 times capital attempted murder. How do you plead?
Attempted murder? I don't remember attempting to murder anyone. And what was the first charge again? I wasn't actually listening.
Possession of a Class 1 firearm.
Oh, guilty. Ow.
And on the 2 counts of attempted capital murder, how do you plead?
When did this happen? I didn't attempt to.
I don't know.
Officer?
It would be
Can I
when
get some...
you shot me, and then also you shot this person right here in the Santa hat.
Huh. I don't remember doing that. I guess I killed too many people on the daily. I guess I'm guilty. I don't know. He says it happened. It must have happened.
Oh my god.
Okay, give me a second to do the math here.
The math? Math for what? Oh, I gotta owe money? God damn it. I ain't doing crimes ever again. I say that to myself every time and I shoot you fucking pigs.
No, you can do crime, just don't get caught.
I mean, it was kind of one of those things I just wanted to help a guy out because he, Mason caught my boy with 80 turtles, which is like 800K if you didn't know. So, that was the yikes.
Okay, I'm going to give you 140 months in the Department of Correction and a fine of $35,000, which is legit like $50,000 less than it should be.
I don't care.
Well, there's the other people that need
What do you mean?
representation, maybe. So,
Why is it 50,000 less?
Because I'm nice.
Oh, nice guy. Is this why you're Chief Justice?
Not really. Everybody wants me to just give the max, and I hate giving the max.
Why would anyone want you to get what? Oh,
It ain't the defendants wanting me to give the max, buddy.
Alright, this shot just burped on me. Hold on.
Okay, 140, $35,000 ticket.
Alright, sir. You mind putting the 140 on it?
Dennis.
Yeah.
Sorry. Do you have the number for the? Oh, hello.
Yeah, that's a little bit too late for your lawyer.
Hey, lawyer boy, you suck.
You should have called me earlier. Your fault, Jimmy.
It's your fault.
You didn't ask for a lawyer. I was supposed to help you there. Oh, never mind. Anyways, do you have the number of the case that McClellan has? Joking.
Yep.
I need it for the logs.
It doesn't have a case number written in for the actual district court yet.
Oh, don't you like put in codes when you plead guilty, not guilty, and shit like that?
The arraignment number is 820.
820.
Yeah, DAO 820, and if it goes to court, it'll be DC something. They assign that when it goes to court.
Was it DA 120?
DAO 821. 820. Sorry, I did another arraignment since then.
Thank you.
Yep.
How long is he going for?
No clue. Hey, Dennis.
Hey, hello.
Alright, we're all set and ready for an arraignment.
Okay, send me the name and list of charges via the team speak out.
Just so you know, I've pled guilty and I've been fully cooperative.
Oh, you haven't pleaded guilty yet, but he's been fully cooperative.
Well, I'm pleading guilty because I did do it and I own up to my wrongs.
Not too bad.
Yeah, I didn't shoot no one. I literally put my hands up. I was like, what the fuck's going on?
Add an E at the end of the name, or at the end of the first name.
Is that what you called me, Rick?
Reek.
Jesus.
Forgot the E at the end.
People call me Reeky.
Okay, and what's this guy say, Serge?
I've been called Grease before, but I didn't like that guy.
Give me just a second here to enter the information in.
What's up?
Give me a second to do my paperwork. I just did 2 arraignments.
Yeah. Busy night.
Motion 10-10, 42-7.
Why not?
Never.
It's a hobby, if you ask me.
Always, man. Fuck me, I'm sorry.
Not something I love. I do it because I hate them.
Oh,
What are you doing?
You know, Mason actually bled out.
What are you doing?
Oh no, he's crazy.
you guys
Alright,
right if I
Christian,
go
put
out
it
of my
away.
head for a minute just to go and deal? Oh, can't. Fuck, don't worry. I'm gonna go and deal with someone needed. I'm just gonna go out my head and help someone if you know what I
I
mean.
saw Christian put it away. It was a stealth tower, right? Yeah.
What happens if I deploy my parachute?
Marshall, can you take care of him while
Oh,
I go
fuck.
help out with the pursuit?
Yeah, I got it. Well, this is my suspect. I don't know why you're here in the first place. Okay, wait, go away.
Okay. Ladies and gentlemen, arraignment is now in session. We're here in case DAO 822, the State versus Reese Tank. I am the Chief Justice of Fisher's Island. During this arraignment proceeding, I expect any and all persons within this vicinity to behave according to law and not cause any disturbances during and following this proceeding. Prosecution, please present the list of charges you're filing against the defense.
First degree felony possession of a Class 1 firearm.
Was that first degree or third degree?
Oh, no, sorry, third degree.
Okay. Do you have any plea deals you would like to offer?
Yes, a 25% plea deal. Taking it down to 15 months, I believe.
Okay, thank you. We will now start with the arraignment process today. Defendant, you're here before the court for a crime you're being charged with. With these charges, defense, you'll have the chance to enter your plea to the court in this arraignment proceeding. We will now start with your plea. Defense, for the charge of third-degree felony, possession of a Class 1 firearm and or ammunition. How do you plead?
Guilty.
Okay, I'm going to send it you to 15 months, no fine.
Thank you very much.
Yep.
Alright, let's get you over here.
This guy's stacking up the court cases.
I know, he's doing the hard work.
Yeah, we took Mason Red Eye hostage and we ran all the way from
Alright,
Silverton
you go ahead and
the
pick up
North
the
Airport.
red uniform, please, sir. The red uniform. No, put on the red uniform.
No, the pink one's so nice.
Okay, well, you're not getting airtime if you're not gonna comply. So I'm just gonna put it point blank period.
Hey, I get yard time, so I'm putting the nice one on. Shipping.
Okay, well, we have to argue with you for 15 minutes, so taking up our range, Mr. Bone.
Is that Mr. J?
Alright, Marshall, can you just get him closed and take him to the back? Maybe the guy back there.
Hey, put on the red uniform.
Jay's my idol. I have yard time.
There you go.
I have Acer heading into the
Stop
Charlie
switching.
one.
That's red. In my eyes, it is. In
Oh,
my eyes, it is.
switched back.
Hey,
Put it
Reed,
on.
isn't that red?
No, can I get you over here?
Acer's going to
I mean, like, federal.
Ooh. Oh, shit.
Careful.
Hey, he's pulling a Fed move. Just put on the red. Yep.
Well, I mean, I can't force you to put it on, so that's the only way you can do it.
I mean...
And it's a federal law that you have to comply when you're in custody, just an FYI.
Oh my, are you actually?
Pink uniform.
The pink one? I get the pink one? What do I
Can
get
you put the
pink one?
mask on the clothes, please?
Yeah.
Because you have a capital. Go and open
Oh.
the garage.
Yay!
Yeah, garage.
Wait, I don't even have a capital. I didn't kill anyone.
You got capital attempted murder.
Oh, it works like that even if you attempt?
It's not just stale. I'm so
That's all
sorry.
that, I didn't know that. It's not even on my charges. Yeah, I know, because I did, but they don't know that. Why do you think it's... No. Alright. Can I get yard time, Mr. Marshall?
Yeah, possibly.
What? I didn't get what?
What?
I was in the cell. You could have stopped dragging me. I was in the cell. This first cell here is where I was at.
Go and stop moving real quick. Oh. Hold on, over here.
Why does he get to keep his mask?
He doesn't. He has to take it off too.
There you go. How long did you get in the end for?
Stop moving,
40.
please.
I've got 15.
You got 15 months? That's it?
Yeah.
How did you get done, man? You executed him. That's stupid. What are you on about?
Oh, I don't know. They think I'm the one that executed him.
I don't even know what you're on about, man. You just picked me up and then I had a gun and that's all I got done for.
now.
I think you're on about the other guy that's in here, not me.
Reese is the luckiest motherfucker I've ever met.
Don't give me 150 rights, is it? There we go.
What did I miss? I'm back.
Div 30 back out.
Alright, Risu, do you know what the order is by? We don't have any court orders, right? To take out the fucking courthouse in Silverton, correct?
No, I just did like 4 arraignments here.
Yeah. There's apparently a work order for the tearing down of courthouse in Silverton. I think you know who.
Charlie 176, Silverton Courthouse Code.
Wonder.
Fax it over to you.
Alright, Richie.
Do you actually have to make them and then you can bring them here?
Yep.
Right.
Wow, so I get to sync in 2 as use them? Wow.
Yeah, of course.
Yes, do you want to head over there and assist them?
Yes.
So who's sending the order to remodel the courthouses?
Yeah,
Bravo G1076 to Silverton Courthouse.
It should be interesting.
I don't believe this is fake.
Well, can you just review the document and see if it's false?
I'm gonna be on my headphones.
Can you send it to us as well when you get a chance?
I'm gonna roll code 2s there.
I'm gonna confirm with the name of the document right now. Yeah. Did you have any questions, by the way, about the logs?
Charlie 123, Sylvan Courthouse.
No. No.
10-4. Yeah, we got multiple construction workers here. Look like they're trying to take down the building.
That's a horrible document.
10-4, should we ask them to stand by?
I don't think it's an official document because I don't look like that, correct?
Yeah, most people don't use Comic Sans.
Well, I'm gonna ask them to
Yeah,
stop.
that's not an official document, nor does it have the official seal on it.
That's
So.
Alright, I'll get them. We'll evacuate all construction members from there.
If you want to notify SU, this is new.
10-4, Jay, wanna do that?
Yeah, because you need to be official seal on it. So.
Jay.
Or preferably not in Comic Sans.
Yeah.
You wanna do that?
Okay.
Is that same guy with the grinder?
I'm assuming. Yeah. Okay. So do you have any questions about the logs?
No.
Okay, cool. Let's go into the MDT computer real quick.
Okay.
Alright, so if you look at the computer, you're going to see an option that says Access MDT.
Bravo to 1023 Silverton Chorus.
And then you'll be able to just click type out log, and then the password's FISTFTW.
It's log in.
Rear check.
Log in, sorry. So
Thanks for get a helmet.
Looks like it says on top.
Not talking till we get home.
And then it's FIST.
I'm about to go buy this new house. You want to see it?
And then it should say logged in.
Meet me at King's Landing.
And then just type in help. And it'll come up with tons of commands and show you how to do it.
Oh, you're gonna like this house.
The main one here is going to be lookups. If you look up anybody's name, it'll show you all the information about the person's arrest, their ticket history, all that stuff. And then the other one's going to be insert arrest. So if you type in insert arrest.
That's if somebody didn't buy it already. Oh, I got money. Somebody gave it to me. Somebody in the Kings. They're all quitting, so... I mean, they're all moving. I mean, they still got money from them. Just because I helped, oh fuck. I helped what's-his-face get a, I don't know what the word I want to say. Let's just say perk, I guess.
See that? So, remove warrant, you put their name in, then you put how many, their warrant number. So the way you would find out about the warrant number is you type in warrant number, info, and then you put their name in there.
You repair, right?
And then you remove the warrant from that point, and then you do that once you put serve in there. This is not that.
Oh my god. There are multiple things to evacuate. They're saying that it's from the government and they're all, you know, unless you want to come pick me up. Negative at this time, but SCs are already on scene. Yeah, I'll be notifying them. I might want you. I am, yeah, let's just say I am, our MSR, like, really close to Sony. Ensure you do that. I went the wrong way and looking at my map and hit it, or my GPS was hit and hit a goddamn car. There's a car in the middle of the road. PD don't know how to do their job. Okay, I'll meet you at King's Landing. I got the wonderful police helping me. Dennis, don't worry, I'll give you the keys to the house and you can, you know, it can be your hideout. Alright, I will be there shortly. I took the wrong turn, but yeah, I'm on my way. What's the speed limit on MSR? Alright, 10-4.
Is your frames horrible or your stream lagging?
Right now my frames are really bad for some reason. And it could, if certain platforms lag more than others. I sometimes think that since I have so many Google Docs open, you know, for the DOJ, that lags my stream also.
Almost there. Status at courthouse is they're, I think they're all leaving with they're keeping their stuff here, but they're all leaving. The building is still under construction. I don't think it's stable right now, but they're leaving.
I'm on YouTube, so it should be fine, but yet I see what you saying could be your RAM maxed.
Yeah, since I just did a bunch of court cases, I have like 6 tabs open in Google Docs.
I'm pulling up where you at. It's like the 4th one to the last. What's going on in the courthouse? Oh, that's why we're staying away?
Anyone aware of a female that's left in the yard? She has no clothing on nor a prisoner timer.
I don't, I'm negative, I don't know. Okay, it's not this.
Marshal from 8, can you come to the control room, please?
Must be the one behind. That's a far ass walk. I'm gonna just ate you up, man. Where is my house? My house. Dude, this could be a bitch getting furniture for this house.
Not really.
We're getting them all back here for someone.
There's a furniture store like literally right up at the entrance of this place.
Oh shit. Ooh. Ooh, this is nice. These doors open. What the fuck is in here? Ooh. Oh, there's another door. Oh, what's this door?
What are you doing? XDDDD.
What the fuck is this?
$400,000 for this.
What the fuck is this right here, bro? I can't see shit. Oh, it's like a storage room or something?
Don't want that person right in front of you right now. Get in that car.
What is this, dude? Go in there. Look up. Go in there and look up.
Stop.
Like windows and shit.
Say again?
Tell her to stop. Tell the car to stop.
We'll call it a panic room for.
You guys need assistance at DOC?
How'd you get upstairs? There's gotta be a way upstairs.
Probably that room you were just in.
Oh. Uh-oh. I bugged out. Okay.
FAWK Luis Jr. BTWXDDD.
Or you come through your porch and up the stairs, you idiot.
Hey, look at this though. Look at this.
Yeah, I know. Storage room. Probably takes you to your porch.
Yeah, it's a storage room, alright.
You buy the thing yet?
Not bad. Yeah, I bought the house.
Good, I can store my car here and get a different one.
Nice, nice, nice.
Because I'm low on gas. Like always.
Assistant District Attorney is awake now. That part. Radio check.
Send it.
Did they request a prosecutor since they're asking for a lawyer? Well, I'm going to fucking CG base then.
Is that Jalen?
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm just kidding.
I'll ride with you.
Since they're asking for a lawyer for someone, yet have they even requested a judge for the arraignment process?
Nope, because I'm waiting.
Advise you,
Alright,
the guy
I'm
in
almost
the
there now.
red Victor approaches, tase him, okay? Yeah, he's trespassing on government property. Jay, what is the 5-5 doing here?
They're breaking open the roof. Something happened apparently.
Alright.
Can you show the map off a bit? I want to see if it's worth the $30 to be whitelisted and etc.
Am I able to give you like a set of keys? Oh fuck. Oh fuck. Oh fuck. Oh fuck.
Yeah, it's got a decent map. I mean, I don't go very far on it.
I don't like you, I'm scared now.
Love IT.
No, that's the fire alarm. Let's get out of here.
Oh, fire's coming. We gotta go. Alright. Will you mark the DOC? I'm just kidding. Not DOC, I need DOJ, DMV. I gotta go on duty.
Oh, that would help.
Yeah, especially if the marshals question me. Cause you know we're supposed to be under protection right now.
If you can figure out how to get out of King's Landing.
Yeah, no, I know.
I don't know how the hell the fire alarm went off.
I thought you did it.
No, I didn't do it.
What causes the fire alarm to go off?
I don't know. It ran. I know they go off if there's more than 4 FIFR on.
Like randomly?
Yeah, I think so.
Oh god, my house got, of course, you know, the house I just bought.
That might have done it too when you bought it. Might have triggered something by accident.
Yeah, we definitely gotta get furniture.
Well, there's a furniture store right there.
Well,
legit, right at the beginning end of that. There's King's Landing furniture.
What did you? So every restart, you automatically. Spawn
Liar, pants on fire.
Every restart, what?
You automatically spawn back at your house, right?
After a tsunami, yeah.
Yeah, nice, cool.
You say that now, till you have to drive all the way into Silverton.
Slap the like for that BTW.
Radio check.
You're good.
Dennis, you hear me? Alright, well, apparently they're not at the process for the arraignment. They're just trying to get him a lawyer. Even though as soon as they stepped foot on their base, everyone got their fucking panties in a bunch.
So, yeah, I need to get ready for the arraignment. Cool. We'll be ready for the
eventually.
I'm on my way to DOJ, or DOC now.
We are headed to the DMV, so I can go on duty, and then we'll meet you at the DOC.
What's the current status in Silverton?
Right. Everyone has left the property. We're currently working on getting a construction company to take everything down.
Alright, I love it.
Not bad.
So fast, dude.
Yeah, this the old one or the new one?
That's the new one, bro. That's the one Daisy got.
I don't know. I like my dualies I got.
You want to drive it here? Drive it.
No, keep going.
Okay.
I like my dualies.
Why?
I just do the big old dually.
Yeah, but those things are like, that thing is hard to turn. It's fast though. It has a quick acceleration pickup though. Oh, look, Kevin Axel.
By the way, you're aware that SD doesn't actually impound vehicles, right?
Right. Yeah, I know.
They mark them, and then some tow truck driver has to come pick them up, physically.
Yeah. Which is pretty cool. What was I gonna say? Did you see that arrest warrant I approved?
Yeah. Don't give a name.
I'm not.
CG has fucking 5 seconds to hop off my deck.
A country boy can survive.
Let loose on them.
Just back off and leave them alone, honestly. Don't even worry about it. Not worth the trouble, man. Don't open that can of worms. There's more stuff that we have to do, especially with Dennis. And then Charlie, just leave it alone. Not that hard, bro.
No, I'm mad because I was fucking driving on my side of the road and my speed limit, and then those fucking dumbasses came on my side of the road, and they were talking about watch your driving on the CG road, talking about me.
Yeah, just report to a command member then, if you got your GoPro. I don't have mine going because I'm not on duty yet. Wink, wink. You like that? That's a good comeback. I mean, if the guy needs to be arraigned, have him just represent himself. I'll arraign him, and then we can schedule the trial later when he gets a lawyer. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah.
If he wants to make it easier, because now he's just waiting for him to get a lawyer, and then what's gonna happen is once he does get a lawyer, I'm gonna remand him anyways. Gonna serve that time, or whatever the punishment I decide to do for whatever charge. He's just making himself worse. Oh my god, my brain.
Yeah,
I'm driving Silverton.
It's always fun to drive in Silverton.
Oh my god, it is. I'll be right back.
Time to close some windows.
There we go. GoPro's active. Okay.
See, you know what?
How many marshals on, do you know?
3 or 4.
Not bad. 51 players though. Sheriff needs to open up applications.
They are, the 26th.
Apparently they're on their way to DOC, because I told them that this is where they can find me to speak with me, so this should be interesting.
Pull another alarm XDDD.
As well. Alright, let's try not to hit a tree. Oh! Let's try not to get stuck by a tree. Let's try not to get stuck by a tree. Fucking hate this. Here we go. There we go, cool.
Sadly, it's the quickest way through here.
Yeah. The shittiest way, too.
At one point, they were going to get rid of the racetrack and just fill that whole area with trees.
Oh, dude, that was suck.
That'd kill your floppies, too. The more trees you got, the lower the floppies.
Especially in Silverton, dude. Oh, my brain's going to have aneurysm all the time. Alright, let's go.
CG Marshals.
You know if you hop over to 50 and call them and tell them you're coming in, sometimes they'll open the gate for you. I don't do it often, but yeah, sometimes you can.
Yeah, I just love to do their stuff, you know. How's it going, sir?
How's it going?
It's going. Nice to meet you. How you doing?
I'm doing pretty good.
All right.
I think I'm gonna change my call sign from CJ to Zuber.
Yeah, I was looking at the roster today, and I seen that. Dude, I just need one more case. Once we do that case Wednesday, I'll have my 3 cases.
No, you gotta do a damn test too.
Hey, look, they're landing
what?
here, Dennis, because it's that important.
I gotta do a what?
Whatever, that's your problem. You gotta do the test jet too.
Well, yeah, I mean that's
Need that i9 and a 2080 Ti for this mod LMAO.
Fine, no high five then.
Comer.
Come on, stop. Oh, that's a nice car. I don't think I've seen that before.
Yeah, head marshal.
Comer.
They used to have like 6 head marshals. That ain't bad. Mine's better has goggles. Jesus Christ.
I had that and died. I had and died. If it makes you feel better.
I haven't died in a long time.
Well, you wanna know how I died? I hit a tree.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm not the greatest at driving. I tell you that right now.
Yeah, we know.
Who said that? Who said that? Who said that?
Dennis Roy.
That's what I thought.
Yep.
Wait, hold on. Can we steal you, please?
I guess.
I got you. I got you.
Don't let him out. Don't let him out.
You wanna be a safe?
Why can I not? There we go.
Alright, Dennis, we got to come up to the pad because the other's right there.
Yeah, sure.
We'll meet halfway. Yeah, we have Dennis coming. Who's actually here? Which right is his command, isn't it?
Yeah, it's just all command that's here. That's who's here.
Me and Derek are here.
I live here. The marshals don't let me do anything.
Oh, damn.
So, Jalen's right there, and we have
there he is.
Chief Justice.
Come here.
Lovely.
Who's right where?
Let's all have a powwow, shall we?
There's no need for a powwow, to be honest.
No, there's a big need for a powwow. You just don't know it yet.
Oh, let's have a fucking powwow then, because tonight I'm really fucking feeling great. Wanna get up to face, please? I'm trying to get your ID. Jamie, you already have it.
What's your name, sir, in the pink?
That's Jalen
I
King.
think this is the best time to
King.
do it, huh?
Perfect.
Can I have a senior and head over to
Fuck the police.
Yeah. I don't think I've ever seen this many seats.
We're both busy here. We gotta move forward because everything's taking place.
Spot either.
Man, I feel safe now.
Came back on the property.
Only the finest from the United States Coast Guard.
Hell yeah.
Good time to go boating.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, you guys want to go do some turtles?
So when I sink my goddamn boat again, they can come pick me up.
Is this
doing the talking because I've had a long day and it shouldn't be me.
who? Which one are you? Are you Tito?
Yeah, he's
Dude,
too.
how you doing, man? You want a high five? I got you, man. High
Dude,
five.
high
That's
five.
a- High
show you my
five,
ID.
man. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Let me get your ID real quick.
Should we get down to
I
the
got
point?
you. I got you.
Yeah, might as well. I've already been yelled at once
I
today,
like
so let's
to
keep it
Not
rolling.
having a fucking great night, so let's get it done.
Nice to meet you, Kevin.
See, bud. I'm sorry. Go ahead now. If no one else wants to speak, I'd like to start this off then.
Okay.
Okay, thanks.
What's the
So,
situation?
We're still here at
So
the front.
basically, we've had a series
Alright,
of
why don't you
just
guys head
long
back and then I'll head over there with my cadet.
miscommunication for the past, I'd say, about 3 to 4 days.
I'd give it 2 days, but okay.
Fight first thing, it's, we're gonna have to
well,
close
that's
down
fair.
the
Dennis,
courthouse.
I mean,
We can't ask the
Jalen,
federal government
we
to
were all
remove
here
the,
yesterday,
you know, the
pretty much in the
construction
same
objects like the
powwow,
pipes
and
or whatever
we're
they
still
have to
having
block
issues.
off.
I'll deal with this. Just tell 'em,
For the
I'll be around
most
here
part,
shortly. I just didn't want you guys to come back.
I can speak for my JAG guys. Everything on my end has been solved from the miscommunication with our MAA. However, now we're having people come up to our front gate and starting to question our responsibilities. So,
See,
first of
that's
all,
Wait, let him talk.
Let me finish. Let me finish.
Okay.
It is extremely unprofessional to have someone show up to your front gate or to your area and start to question your ability to do your job. I
agree.
I would never expect one of my guys to come to DOC and start to yell at a marshal or yell at a judge or yell at a district attorney. If there is an issue, it needs to be handled through the proper way, which would be talking to that person individually, talking to that command, and trying to solve it in the quickest and most efficient way possible. I think we can all agree on that, right?
Oh yeah.
I think going up to someone's work area, questioning their responsibilities and how they do their job is not how we're going to solve this issue. If you come to our base and ask us why a certain procedure is not being followed to a certain T without us requesting, that is where we're going to start drawing the line.
Okay, now I'm gonna stop you there because now it's just starting
Well-
to get like you're pointing
hold on.
fingers. So
Hey,
I'm
let him finish.
Pointing fingers at you.
You give you a shot.
Yon Yon XDD.
Because now you're starting to get a tone in your voice. What happened
Jalen,
was
stop.
I woke up, saw that
Jalen,
someone
stop.
was requesting a lawyer.
It's
so I
not
wanted to know
just
what was
you.
going on. I didn't.
That's why we're
I
here.
didn't
It's
say
not
you weren't
just
doing
you.
your job correctly.
Jalen, wait.
So
It's not just you. And that's why we're having this issue. It's because there's been district attorneys come to our base. There's been judges come to our base. And this is becoming unacceptable.
Well, I
Am I
came to your
saying
base
anything
and I
that's
didn't
out of
say
bounds?
nothing. I mean,
Yeah, exactly.
other than the epic charge stacking there, I mean, that was hilarious.
That
I
was pretty
came
funny. I'll give you
requested
that.
I mean, come on, 9 charges. That was cool.
It's
got
Victor.
denied a
It's
boat
acceptable.
ride. I'm mad at you guys. I wanted to get ride in your boat and I got denied.
That's something we can work on.
Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
sorry.
Yeah.
Just go.
Drive boats too.
And I wanted a boat ride and I didn't get one.
We understand there was a
Go on yelling.
I get a lot of boat rides because I keep sinking my boats.
It helps, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay,
That's
so
it. I'll just go seek my boat then.
I mean that's the way to get a helicopter ride. But anyway, our chief concern. So we've sorted through the whole miscommunication with the arraignment process and whether a judge needs to be available or not. We've got that all sorted. Our chief concern is when the judges or how the judges are being contacted. So we all understand the per arraignment procedure. Hang on, let me get off the radio because it's blaring. Okay. Per procedure or per arraignment procedure, we're supposed to be contacting a judge. They'll show up and they can do the arraignment with us. Great, all fine and dandy. Problem we're having is yesterday, the day before, and today we've all had judges show up when we've had situations asking if there were any suspects that need arraignment.
Yeah, they
I know
can't be
for
doing that.
one. Yeah, I know for one yesterday, I can say it because I don't think he's over here, but Jack McVady showed up to base and said, I heard you guys were just in a pretty big pursuit and shootout. Is there any suspects that need to be arraigned? I went, no, and did anyone call for you? And he said, no, I just showed up because I heard y'all had a situation. That can't be happening.
No, that ain't supposed to be happening.
We don't want to, we're not trying to ruin relations or anything. We want to have good intercommunication or interdepartment communications and everything. But the problem is not only did he show up yesterday, but then when I told him we didn't need him, he refused to believe it and he asked if we were doing arraignments without him. yada yada yada, and basically stood at the gate refusing to leave until I told him it was a lawful order to leave. But that's a situation for another time. Regardless, we shouldn't be having judges show up to our front gate.
What's your ETA?
As well.
Most of us are at DSC right now.
I'll make my way right now. Sorry,
As well as the specifics, we've had several problems with contacting lawyers.
Bravo 2's
we've we've had a lot of lawyers not show up when we called, but that's not a DOJ problem. It's just a.
Yeah, that's not our thing.
Yeah.
No, I was talking
we. Yeah, no, I was. We understand that a judge needs to be present for the arraignment, right? And per the situation today, when the dude was contacting a lawyer, he can contact a lawyer pre-arraignment.
Yep.
Right, so the arraignment process wasn't going on yet, and he contacted a lawyer. We had him contact a lawyer. All is fine and dandy. He wasn't being charged with anything yet. He was just held in custody, waiting arraignment, waiting for him to talk to his lawyer. Whatever, and that's when Mr. King over here showed up, and that's where our problem stemming to.
I mean, now that they've had their chance to talk, so what I was saying before I was told to stop was the fact that I had just woken up. I'm right by clinic. I'm driving around and I see someone requesting a lawyer.
Bravo 2 will arrive at
since
DOC
I'm in the
in,
immediate area, yes, I come over and see if there's something going on. Because instead of having for you guys just to go switch over your freak and ask, I'm already right there. So I'm taking that wind out of your sails for you, so I'm coming over to ask. If that's a problem, then I'll sit here on my happy ass waiting for you guys to ask me. It's that simple.
Coast Guard base is restricted access, right? We want as little traffic coming in and out as possible if we don't request it, you know?
I mean, legit, I'd rather than have a lawyer first, because then I don't have to waste my bullshit time sitting there in the courtroom waiting 30 minutes while they talk with a lawyer.
We know.
Same.
We know that pain, so that's just all of the judges and stuff that have come to our gate so far have come across to me as confrontational, especially with Mr. McVady yesterday. I mean, obviously no one here wants confrontation, no one wants to argue, no one wants to have these powwows every day.
I mean, I'm going to explain to my guys that, yeah, it's simple. You guys call us on 80, then we show up.
Yeah, it's just...
Jalen, you said that you came down just to save us the trip?
No, I just came down to save the time of you having to switch over your frequency because I was in the immediate area already as it is.
Do you remember what you said to the guardsman that requested your ID?
I gave the guardsman that had my ID.
Do you remember what you said to him?
I was asking about the arraignment, yeah.
Yeah, you asked him why we were. You said something along the lines of, "I'm here to figure out why you guys are trying to contact a lawyer without trying to contact a judge for the proper arraignment procedure."
Well, if I said it that way, it's not the way I meant to say it, but needless to say, that's what I came over there for, so.
Yeah,
I mean, if there's an issue with the way I do something, then fine, say it, but that's not what I came over there to make it seem like.
That's why we're here, because that's not cool, dude.
Yeah, I mean, we're just supposed to sit back, wait for y'all to call us on 80, and then we show up.
Yeah.
Because like I said, I'd prefer they get the lawyer first, because that takes forever.
I personally have never had an issue to this extent of going to just check on something. This to me personally is just unnecessary because I've never had this issue with going to check on something.
There's a difference between a borderline intrusion, which is this is becoming, and checking on something. If you were the only one, and if this had only happened one time, yeah, sure. But this is at the point where, I mean, do we now need to start, trespassing people who are just showing up unannounced? Because,
are there like multiple? Like,
no, this is gone.
Or is it like the same frequent flyers? Is it the same people that keep coming to you guys?
It's been different.
I had 3 different judges in the last 4 days.
Wow. Yeah, trust me, Dan, take care of that. That's weird. We're really just supposed to sit around and wait till we get called. What I do is I like to hang out.
I mean, we're not in any means trying to restrict you guys on what to do, but
no.
You also have to let us do our own job.
Yeah, this is a communication. You do your job. Our job is to do what we do. Is we sit around until we're called.
Yeah, no.
Judges, their job is in the courthouse unless we're doing licensing. We're not supposed to go bug everybody and hope for a trial. That's not what we do. That becomes a problem. That's not what they do at all. So Dennis will take care of it for sure. That's why I was just asking if it was just like multiple people, or is it like the same freaking people? That way we could just narrow it down to what needs to happen.
CGDOJ.
And like I said, I don't even think we would have as big of a
Send
problem.
it. Any judges available for arraignment?
Oh yeah. Go ahead and meet us at Silverton Courthouse.
Can't do Silverton. Nick and them want to blow it up. Or you can do it at CG Courthouse if you want.
Be advised, you guys might want some marshals. This guy's not complying even in cuffs, and he's attempted to run away multiple times after getting tased, so...
Yeah, he's going to CG Courthouse. Just go ahead and direct him to CG Courthouse. We'll have some marshals as well.
Copy that.
Oh, is it that one guy that ran away from Yellow Beach Valley?
No, I guess he's uncompliant, so...
Was it Austin that sent it?
Apparently he's one of the
SDDOJ.
less than happy criminals.
Send it.
Is there a judge available?
Yeah, what's up?
Could you come to the courthouse real quick in Silverton? We can't get in.
The Silverton Courthouse is currently closed. Building is deemed unsafe.
Yeah, the people want to move their equipment out, and marshals aren't letting them.
Well, tell the marshals just to move out of their way if they're trying to move their equipment out. I don't understand why the marshals would stick up their ass right now, but they can just move.
Yeah,
if they're trying to leave.
That's funny. Today, everybody's had to stick up their ass with me. I don't know what the deal is.
I've been pissy since the fucking past 2 hours. So
I mean,
this is sending me over the fucking limit right now. So.
I'll put it in the Discord that people are supposed to stay off of Coast Guard base. But on the same note, I don't want to put in Lando's stupid rule that he had.
Anyway, you can come down here. The whole situation is when you sent us the document.
Lando had some stupid rule that DOJ members could not stand at the prison, any courthouse, any SD building, Coast Guard base.
Yeah, I'm aware, but they're just sitting here denying it. And then there's a deputy
Where are you
kind of
supposed to
problem
stay?
too.
You're supposed to stay in your house until
Yeah, I guess.
Okay, I'm on my way.
What the fuck?
No, that ain't
I mean, I don't see what the problem is. Like, if a DOJ member comes over to your gate and just wants to hang out, I don't see where the problem is with that. But
That's fine.
what's your 1020?
The problem, okay, so
That's
the problem
fine, we're
isn't
having
that
it handled.
y'all
I don't
showed
do
up at the
this.
front gate. That isn't the problem. The problem is when, and the tone that everybody's been taking when they've shown up. Everything has been confrontational and condescending, as if we don't know what we're doing. That's where the problems are.
I'll make my message clear in Discord, so.
Oh, I can't.
That's all we can ask.
Yeah, we're supposed to be a team, you know what I mean? Like, you guys do your thing, and you bring it to us when needed to. Just because you guys go in a foot pursuit doesn't mean it always has to be an arraignment. Since you said we could chill, does that mean I get a helicopter right now, please?
Just go boating. Go boating with me, and you'll get one.
SDDOJ.
No.
Send it.
Can you repeat what you just said to me?
What we just said is the marshals can just move out of the way and watch the process of them removing their equipment from the area.
Dennis, do you wanna
if that's a problem, then I can just drive down there.
No, just let Dennis tell the marshals on the freak. Do you want to tell the marshals on the freak to let them in the
I don't know.
so
I like to see the marshals piss people off. They've been doing that decent lately.
They do.
Honestly.
That's true.
The marshals piss me off.
The Coast Guard are now our bodyguards. All right, let's go. What?
Wow. You can't afford that, sweetheart.
I mean, I say I want to go to my house and pick up some food, and the marshal's like, we're taking a convoy.
Oh, just say that.
Dude, they don't trust you guys by yourselves at all.
Especially not me. It's like, I want to go to my house and get some food. We're taking a convoy of 4 cars.
By myself, I don't understand why they're so uptight on protecting.
Hey, Tito.
Shit doesn't change.
Yeah.
You gotta go to CG for an arraignment.
You come with me?
I can.
Yeah, come on, let's go, Dad.
I'm
telling a story real quick.
Hey, you want to fly him there?
Oh my God. Let me tell you the story real quick.
You'd rather hear a fucking punch.
Fucking canine units around here.
Okay, listen. I woke up 2 days ago, right? And I literally had like 4 fucking marshals surround me and like grab me and say, okay, you gotta go in protective custody because I guess the Kings threatened to kill one of the marshals. And I was just What the fuck happened?
Oh, this is what been making me really mad. Everyone has been treating the Kings like they are some big and bad group. They are a bunch of crybabies with guns that hide in their base when they want to get in their
Hey, watch it. I'm still a king over here.
Don't worry, all the kings have quit for the week.
That's like me going over there and bad-mouthing the Freemans in front of Jason.
How much people do we have at DLC?
Like, that's not fair.
Let me say something.
Can we get one to break off and go to Elk Courthouse? That's where they're into.
I'm already there.
Matt's already there. Stay out there. Do not let anybody in.
You're a Freeman or they're a king doesn't mean it's all is any different.
That's the whole point I'm in this position.
It doesn't matter. All the kings have quit for a week, so.
Like five people to one.
The big thing. There's a big
Trev got
difference between the OG kings, like
Yeah.
you, and a lot of the newer kings. There's a
Well,
big.
because
Oh, God, yes.
They're just full of those annoying assholes that once they get arrested, they don't want to do the time. So they sit there and they bitch and complain and scream into their.
I ain't driving.
Scream in their
You
voice
couldn't
box.
put me in jail fast enough.
Matt, let us know if like yellow F-150 approaches.
Here, you want me to help you up?
Shit, I remember we get arrested.
I gotta wait till we're done here.
5-minute arraignment, and then we'd already be in jail serving our time.
Okay.
It'd be so fucking easy to deal with us. Nowadays, it's like a fucking 30-minute process.
Black on ground with a masked individual just approached.
I mean, unless you like pissed me off as a king, yeah, I was the same way.
I mean, we're
Not
about
today,
to have
but
like
I
a
mean,
whole
like,
court
I need-
case.
What are we having a court case for?
Right, to be promoted, and I'm at 2, so.
Yeah, I think you need to go to CG base 2 there, Jalen.
Yeah.
Oh, fuck. What do I gotta go down there for? What
An arraignment.
Jack can take that shit if he wanted.
No, we already.
Negative.
Is Jack
Okay.
in arraignment?
Yeah, they must be doing it.
Did I hear a king?
We'll take it.
Do you guys have another judge?
Yeah.
Alright, let's go, guys. Let's go, guys.
Does Jack want the arraignment?
Everybody in the middle. Everybody's hands in the middle, on 3, okay?
Okay, well, anyways, I'll take care of that problem in Discord.
Teamwork.
Does anyone want the Jag?
What's up, Beef?
Jag, what
Do
about
you want the arraignment?
Yeah, but don't we
Don't
have
want
to
it.
have a judge?
Yeah, the
He's
judge
on
is
his
on
way.
the I'm just wondering because.
Jalen's the prosecutor.
I mean,
Yeah,
I mean,
well,
If you
prosecution, I can be, yeah. But,
if you want to do it, that's cool.
I really don't care either way. Who
Dennis, Coast Guard's gonna give us a ride.
Yellow F-150 approached
Now let them
4
know that.
individuals.
Yo, Tito.
Yeah. That's them.
I'm getting a ride in the helicopter. Fuck you.
What am I
What?
supposed to do?
What? Tell them not to enter, and then if they do enter, then I don't know, like, if
They
they
have
enter,
to take
put them in cuffs.
There's 5 of them.
Okay, you probably need assistance, guys.
Can I get another one in?
You're good, Dennis. Tahoe.
Or Tahoe, whichever one.
What color are you, Marcus?
Gotcha.
Hey, even some got you over the radio.
Oh no.
Who's on?
Let me get out.
Bye, Tito.
Wait, Dennis, CJ, you're on the street.
Just go ahead.
No.
He is, he's at DOC.
Okay, I'll
Dennis,
leave
just
it.
control H vessel. Control H vessel.
You guys can go around me. You don't need to wait for me.
Dennis, control H.
You
Or
guys
number
can't start
2.
without
Press
us
your 2
anyways,
muscle.
We're gonna convoy it.
Oh, he flicked you off.
Dance.
No, no.
Dance.
Control H, I
Dance.
think, is the only way to work.
Marshall to DOJ.
Yeah.
Just store the car.
Everybody have a vehicle. Everybody have a vehicle.
Go ahead for DOJ.
Is the CJ on the street? Negative.
Be advised.
Who is the highest on the street?
Seems to have a firearm.
Are they denying the leave?
They just parked and they're just not listening.
Who is the highest on? Alright, well, if they said put on the courthouse, no one's already I believe, for DOJ, that's Dennis, right? Justice. Right, if you're on the street, I need to speak with them. Noah, what did you need from the CJ?
Yeah, we're
talking to them.
giving them a ride.
10-4.
Oh, Derek, I got that house, dude. It's so nice.
Oh yeah, I got mine. Too.
Okay, we're good.
Tito, what's your ETA?
Here, hey, you
We're
guys
coming.
come with us. Get in.
Is you guys able to get him on the street?
Get in the charger. Get in the charger.
What's up? What about what?
Are you guys able to
Dennis,
get
you
him
wanna
on
go
the street?
somewhere?
I'm on the.
Yeah,
street.
Coast Guard base if you want to take me.
I need to speak with the Chief Justice or whoever's
Come with
highest
us, 'cause we're heading down there.
You can speak with the judge if you need to. Yeah, B-Wise, did you approve the construction at these, both the Surgeon houses? And the document, because I also sent it to you as well. Is that official
One on the
document or
side of the building.
Can you repeat that?
They're placed the scaffolding till that leads to the roof of the building on the side.
Okay, copy.
Hey, they entered the party actually. Matt,
Okay.
tell them all. They're all. Ask them. Give them
If they're
two
trying to
warnings
get
till
their
the
shit out,
DOJ
then let them
property.
get their
If they
shit
don't,
out.
then they're all gonna be arrested for criminal trespass on government property.
10-4, they all have axes and one seems to have a firearm.
10-4. Noah,
Can I get
MJ, what's
additionals
your
down
position
here?
at right now? I'm at Savannah Courthouse. I can break off from the
They're
else if you need
breaking.
me.
They're starting to break property currently.
Okay, 10-4. Get there as fast as possible and put them all in cuffs. Give them two warnings, Matt, first, so they could actually, you know. Charlie 176, cover.
Machines
Yeah.
have started going.
I
They're
hope you're
breaking
ready
down the
for a
building.
long list of go on yell
for
and
this
say
man.
you give them two warnings
Well,
for DOJ property,
whoever
and if they
is
don't, then
going
that's
to
criminal
be
trespass.
the arraignment 10-4, officer do I tase is him or going to what do sit I me do? down and team speak out
hold
because
on,
that's
hold
what
on,
I
hold
love
on.
to do. They're
Wait
breaking
for
down the
additional.
building.
Yeah, I'm gonna take this.
Alright, if you're already there with them, have them send this to me on the GSF, please.
I'll send it to you once the
Now we
arraignment
have
process
a
begins.
silver Tahoe with a truck behind it that just pulled up.
Oh my god.
Masked individual inside it.
10-4, are you under the way?
Yeah. Negative, I am. Bravo 1. Stay on scene there.
Go code 3, please.
Just, have you notified them just to hold off because they're trying to get approval? Did you use those exact words?
10-9.
You use those exact words of telling them to hold off because they're trying to get approval.
Matt, if you wanna go ahead and tell them that. Hey, Cameron, we'll just do our training here, okay?
10-4.
Okay, general responsibilities and expectations. So all state marshals must keep secret, classified important information within the state marshal service in order to maintain a safe way to communicate.
They're inside the courthouse, by the way.
Don't tell other people about our SOPs. Don't be like, oh, that's not my SOP.
I cannot control them, they're not listening to me.
Yeah, you can keep that classified. If that happens, then you would get charged. There is a charge for that. All state marshals, no matter the rank, are held at
They're moving huge
actions and
things
verbal
into the courthouse.
conversations.
They're just moving wood inside.
If you're up to a crime or get charged and you admit to it,
They have blocked off the entrance into the
be
courthouse.
honest. You shouldn't get charged for anything than a misdemeanor. You know, don't go on Twitter and be swearing, be like "F you, you mother effer," whatever. Stay professional. Even if you're on or off duty, you still represent the official marshal service. So try not to, you know. You'll learn about professionalism later, phase 3, I think. All state marshals must wear state marshal clothing at all times on duty.
Yeah, all you just hold off.
All marshals must fully obey the law and never get punished for anything, whether a misdemeanor. Failure to do so may result in suspension, prosecution, termination. So don't go off, you know, robbing banks or going like 50 billion miles over the speed limit. All state marshals must ensure their own personal safety and never go to the extent of risking their life unless it is to save another. So, you know, I put my life over Dennis's. So, you know, if he would take a bullet, I would take the bullet for him. Right, Dennis? Take that as a no. Okay, all state marshals must record all interactions that could lead to a criminal or civil prosecution. Failure to provide body camera of a situation will represent an immediate or result in immediate reprimandation. You are required to hold all relevant footage for 72 hours after recording. So, you know, have GoPro always. The second you go on duty, start recording. So then, you know, you could, if a supervisor, if anyone asks you for GoPro, then you could provide it. All state marshal citizens are not required to give their identification. If anyone asks you for their ID and badge number, give it to them. You're required by the SOPs on law. You have to provide them ID. So, you know, if someone's like, oh, I want to report you, can I get your ID? Just give them to the ID and let them have fun with it. Codes of practice, we don't do that. Okay, conflicts of interest. Upon the hire date, we all follow the conflicts of interest policy. And if we don't follow this, it's for, we get immediately terminated. State marshals must resign from and discontinue in all work of all factions. You can't be at, like, you know, working in SD or Coast Guard or FI while being in the marshals.
You are allowed to own and operate in a business while off duty, but it shouldn't affect your work. So imagine you have or for example, you have a towing company, you have to operate that off duty. You can't do it on duty, because then that would be against the conflicts of interest policy. And then never should a state marshal practice law privately. Marshals should never accept compensation for their duties. That would be classified as bribery and as a felony. So someone says a prisoner at the back is be like, I'll wire you $1 million if you can release me. Just don't follow that, because then you will be caught, and then that would be classified as bribery as a felony, and then you probably lose your job. Section 4, use of force.
No, you want me to stand here, right?
For me?
Out loud.
Yeah.
All state marshals must have knowledge of when to have certain weapons upholstered and when it is necessary to fire a weapon. The section will be highlighted to the points that it is necessary to do these things. A state marshal is to have all weapons holstered when their life is not in danger or there is no threat. This is to happen when you are having casual conversations or there is no sense of danger. A state marshal is to unholster their taser when there is a minor conflict. They may use their taser on fleeing suspects, criminals that have been intentionally asked not to flee, or a suspect that is not complying, including but not limited to
Delta
prisoners
1076
are in the prison and not complying. You will use the taser after 3 tasers.
What's the situation at El Cross?
Give them one warning.
No is dealing with it, and he has
You
multiple
will be
ST
using your
officers
lethal
with him.
firearm. If a civilian is at the front gate and he has
I need to sign on as well,
patted
so.
down and he has no weapons and he runs behind the gate, you use your non-lethal taser to try to apprehend.
All marshals, you're clear to return back to DOC.
When he gets past the
10-4.
refer to section 4. State marshal is to fire their lethal firearm.
Where was that family put in press?
710. What's his en route to Panic?
Where's Panic? 1020?
Silverton.
Okay then.
Which part?
Courthouse. Come on,
10-4.
Panic, DOC, I'm getting shot. Sorry, Silverton Courthouse, correction. Silverton Courthouse, I'm getting shot at.
4-10-4.
10-4. Code 3 is turning.
Just got robbed from my gear. They're in a baby blue Lamborghini.
10-4.
Have a plate?
Negative. They're still here. They're still here shooting at me.
10-4.
I don't have any ones. They robbed me for everything.
Coming. Right, calling for addiction to Twitter.
Huh? That's what they told me to do.
I see your where.
Oh, I'm sorry.
I believe he's in the
That's
bank.
just what
I'm
the
not
answer is.
sure.
Sorry, you're doing good, Cameron. Love you. Or no homo.
Lord have mercy.
Are you inside the courthouse?
Negative. I'm good. I'm back in my car. They robbed me and then I tried to get their plate.
Are they
and
still
saw
there?
it. Unknown at this time.
4.
You guys are clear to switch to 60.
4.
Might be that black Jeep right there. Whoever's that SOG. I believe one of them hopped in the black Jeep. He's proceeding towards the greenhouses.
Jay, is that the Jeep?
Yes.
Cameron, can you
Go on
open the
SD3,
exit
please.
gate? Thank you. Delta 8 for switching to SD3.
Jay, what's your 20?
He's on SD3. He's dealing in the construction place and there's a lot of noise there, so.
Bravo 2 to Bravo 1. Noah?
Stand by.
10-4.
Wait, actually.
Oh my god. Matt, where are you going?
Better parking spot.
Okay, let's finish. Alright, did you finish use of force?
I think so.
Okay. So general practices. So one of our responsibilities are peace officers in court. I'll summarize this so it'll make better sense when we actually do it. But here's a summary. We arrive at the courthouse. We get assigned a position during the hearing. So the higher up or a supervisor would assign the position. So you'll be like Cameron, front door of the courthouse. Matt, front door of the court room. And then I could be the bailiff, and then we'll have one inside. So that's what basically happened, and then we just call up any. So if someone is doing parking lot security or whatever, if there's anyone in the parking lot, they would call it out on the radio. And then we have front door security, and then we have the bailiff. So that would provide immediate protection to the right of the judge.
Imagine.
Jay, what happened?
What?
Well,
basically, this guy, like, you could tell, like, someone's up. He was talking about, like, how he was, like, almost head of SOG before, and he left because it was boring. So, like, I don't know, he had a mask on. But, he was talking about, like, how he could have been a head of SOG, but he left and everything. And then he just told me to, like, drop all my shit, and then I pulled it.
Be advised, Charlie 1, can you respond to Elk City Courthouse, please?
Oh my god. Alright, let me go over there. I'll be right back.
10-4, he's en route.
Okay, another thing is the protection of DOJ members. So to summarize this, we get assigned a DJ member or we assign ourselves. So Dennis right now is the one. We constantly keep assessing area for possible threats. If threat is spotted, inform SD and other marshals. And if a situation arises, then we put DOC on lockdown.
Charlie 126, good.
So if right now 5 masked men come with guns, we would take Dennis and put him all the way at the back and secure him while we have units up here. If that happens, So basically, he's our priority. Even to an extent, we can call.
You guys still only have a situation with a Jeep? Negative, it's just a baby blue Lamborghini. 10 would you cause assistance? We don't have eyes on it currently.
So.
I'll be with any available, Marshal.
We can call.
Go ahead.
You head over to DOC and stop and ask if the Chief Justice can head over to Elk City Courthouse being requested by the federal government.
I can tell him that.
Hey, Dennis.
Alright, receive.
Yeah.
And Charlie 1, what's your ETA to DOC?
Going over Elkwood train.
Okay.
Okay, well then we're gonna have to transport him.
Yep.
Or actually, we need 2 people.
Jay, are you almost at the El Coraz?
Alright, Charlie 120.
Okay, hold on. Okay, can Matt.
Bravo to Matt.
Where did Matt go?
Oh, he said he was going 10-7.
Oh, right, like 10-7, 10-42?
Yeah.
For the night, or what? Or
For
is for like
mics.
10 mics, okay.
Be advised, we don't have the numbers to transport the Chief Justice currently.
Who's this?
I don't know, SD, I think.
Yeah, it is.
Well, I just pull a car out and drive myself.
No, Dennis. No.
Yeah, here you go.
Thank you.
Hey SD, is there a possible way you could stay at the front gate for like maybe like 5 mics?
Yeah,
5 minutes? Okay, thank you.
No problem.
Okay, be advised, I'll have the Kidda and an SD watch the front gate while I transport Dennis to the El Courthouse.
Okay, Dennis, hop in. Oh, Cameron, you wanna come or? Okay. By the way, I see we do have a prisoner at the back. Okay. If anything happens, anyone does anything, go on the Marshal Freak and help ask us for help. Okay. I just need to transport the Chief Justice. Okay. Thank you.
Remember that.
Wonder what they're trying to do with Elk. Blow it up again?
Yeah, they are. They're trying to demolish every single courthouse for some reason.
I mean, that's fine. If there's no courthouses, we have to arraign a DOC.
It's easier for you.
Yeah.
We almost got rammed.
Yep.
That would have sucked.
Imagine just driving. They just keep driving at this point.
Now here comes my shitty floppies for the next 5 minutes.
1070 or 1023 at courthouse.
Charlie went back and ran back to DOC.
Yeah, cheers.
Yeah.
Where is Mr. Chief Justice?
Can I have
What?
cigarette, please?
You may want to confirm that the people phone number the same people that were there. Because the guy
Could you,
in
could you
little
please
family
give me
uniform
your
and like
address?
the...
We are going to have to pay $25,000.
I know, somebody that just pulled up was wearing the same uniform that he did when he robbed
Yeah, go ahead, send it to the Department of Corrections.
the burgundy little family with the...
Okay, well it is coming out of your pocket.
1 FPS how you even play.
Don't
get who?
Is it black?
Sir, at the end of the day, if you
$25,000.
I'm sorry, what's your position here?
10-9.
My position is
Burgundy
construction
top,
worker, Thomas.
black pants.
Right,
I don't know what burgundy top is.
here, or
No, I speak better
It's like a really dark red.
I'm sorry?
Dark red, okay, maroon.
Are you taking this?
I'm not sure. I don't know what that has to
I
do
am
lately.
telling you, I speak better English than the other people here.
Right,
I'm
right.
talking on
Wearing a
this.
mask, so if I don't be able to
suggestion
confirm
to
it.
you
Exactly
is
what I'm
that you notify the Department of Justice before you
Before I
work
can
on
use
any of their
it
buildings.
We have been
Regardless of-
sending out PSAs like this one for the
Okay.
whole evening, okay? So
Have you
cannot-
have you contacted the federal government?
Okay, is there a number for me to contact? No. Is there a radio
There's a
frequency?
chief.
No.
They have a
So
department.
suck my
correct?
Mexican dick.
They got a.
I'm going to get back to work.
Okay.
Let's go.
Alright, they're
You
gonna
can
get
go.
back to work. Let's go.
Okay. All right. Have a good day.
No, you owe us money, Fred.
Oh yeah, it's a clearly return.
You guys don't work too hard.
Where's Chief Justice?
Are they not gonna leave?
No, they're clear to work here. Get the Chief Justice back in the car and get him back to the
Oh, I need a ride back. Anyone to
Justice, let's get you back to DSC and then we can talk there.
Chief Justice, I need to talk to you regarding SFPs and changing the law.
Change!
Which one do you want to change?
Give me a hug.
Basically, legalize what's it called?
Marshall, hello?
Forgot what it was called.
Zip ties?
Yeah, legalize zip ties. We
Yeah,
don't have white papers for
I
handcuffs.
kind of already have, dude. I mean, it's been that way for like 6 months.
Thanks, Chief Justice.
Yep.
Here, you have it. It's okay.
Yeah, let's go.
Here's another thing I had to write up. Well, I spend all my time writing fucking documents. But I want to see him blow it up.
Give me 1 second, just wait
Let's
for
go. Mr. Senior Bobby, we are going Silverton to finish the job over there. Mikael, thank you very much, okay?
I'm just gonna give him a ride home real quick.
Okay, give Michael...
What did that guy just drop? Pumpkin?
Can I ride back?
You can hey, replace this.
Again?
Bravo 2 plus Cadet plus Chief Justice 1076 to DOC.
Oof.
Did you say you wanted to see him get blown up?
I was waiting for him to blow it up, yeah, but it's no big deal.
Oh my god. Oh, that's them. Oh my god. The construction workers.
Don't know how they think they're going to 25K for me. I don't carry the cash. Shit, they're all racing you, dude. No need for the siren.
When the ambulance doesn't pull over.
Yeah, but don't you dare not pull over for them.
Bravo 2 approaching DOC front gate, Black Tahoe. Hey, thank you so much, by the way, for.
Yep, sir.
Really appreciate it.
I don't mind. There's not much going on right now, so. I just came here because there's like no SD on duty, but now a few more getting.
Yeah.
Work finally. So do you guys lose that Lambo?
Yeah, I thought it was a Jeep. He said like the Jeep was a getaway vehicle, but they didn't take it. They went to the Lambo.
That makes sense then.
Yeah. But we just had a construction company about to bomb the courthouse.
Oh, yikes.
Construction.
Yikes.
Well, it's about time for me to go get some dinner.
Dinner. It's 11 p.m.
Yeah, your point. I only eat one meal a day, so.
Oh.
You do?
Oh, then.
Why?
I just don't get hungry very often.
What do you eat then? You probably eat like 15 steaks that one meal.
No, typically salad, something about, salad or a sandwich.
Oh my god.
Oh, what the heck?
That's so you consume 150 calories a day.
A little bit more than that, but yeah.
I don't know if that's a healthy amount.
I'm on some medication. They say a side effect of this medication is appetite suppressing.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, it suppresses it all right. I could probably go with 2 days with only eating one meal.
Yikes.
But so far, Nick's been upset with me. The Coast Guard's been upset with me today.
Oh my.
Nick's been upset with everyone because he can't do the construction.
I don't care if they do it.
Hey, Cameron's finished.
Yep, I'm gonna go over here and go to sleep.
Oh, okay.
Huh.
Be advised, Chief Justice has gone to sleep now. Should not call it out until he reaches front gate. Watch him. He's not gonna call it. He's not gonna call it. He's not gonna. Oh, and of course he crashes.